Good evening, everyone. Welcome, we're Brotherhood of the Dice, and this is Pirateborg Buried in the Bahamas, Session 8. The last session, apparently. We've got everyone with us tonight again, and we're going to be led by our amazing games master, Dilithlene Phil. Take it away, sir.
Okay, so, previously on Pirateborg, while Bottlesmith was lazing, sipping grog in the longboat, a once majestic humpback whale, driven mad by the carnivorous barnacles eating it alive, charged the longboat, smashing it into so much driftwood before suicidally beating itself upon the shore. Luckily, Bottlesmith was able to leap clear and swim ashore. And as the whale drew its last breath and Bottlesmith paused to catch his own, several zombies came staggering out towards him from the jungle. Cursing loudly, he hobbled back into the sea and swam for the Starfly. And once safely aboard, Bottlesmith turned the ship's cannons on the undead. Meanwhile, on the western shore of the island, the rest of the crew were also being attacked by zombies. A horde drawn to the abandoned fishing village by the commotion created while they'd been searching for supplies. With flesh-eating corpses closing in from all sides, despite the grim odds the crew fought on. Their chances were greatly improved when a number of the undead were drawn away by the sound of distant cannon fire. Unfortunately, as they fought, Marcus was overrun and killed before the others could reach him, and the crew were later forced to put down their former comrade when he rose again as yet another zombie. Back aboard the Starfly, Bottlesmith, scanning the island and sipping grog, spotted a lone figure waving from atop the hill near the old church. Suspicious but drunk enough to listen, he allowed the filthy stranger aboard and immediately began bemoaning his ill treatment by the rest of the crew. Andre, or at least that is the name he gave, claimed to be of Portuguese origin and a man of the cloth, albeit filthy, foul-smelling cloth. It was at this point that the rest of the crew returned to the ship, bearing the grim news of Marcus's demise, and were introduced to the new arrival. With the crew reunited, the night was spent conducting their own particular brand of diplomacy, till finally, through grog and exhaustion, they took to their beds. By morning, an uneasy accord was struck, and the search for the location on Captain Bloodwhip's map was resumed. And so, the crew set sail once more, circumnavigating the island until thereupon a small peninsula on the western shore. They spied 3 westward-leaning stones, and beneath them, the dark moors of several sea caves, just as depicted on the dead captain's map. So, after salvaging a boat from the fishing village, the bickering pirates rode into the darkness of the cave. And I guess that's where we left it, so we will return once more. And as we are about to enter
The cave.
the caves of the 7 skulls. So, I've left the boat outside because I can't remember which cave you had chosen to enter.
It was the right one. The one where the object...
that one, yeah.
If you go, I think it's going from right to left.
Correct.
It's the second one, isn't it, guys? It's the second of 5, going right to left.
Okay, so we're in for this
If I
one?
recall correctly.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess it's worth pointing out there is dark inside. So unless that's a thing you want to do, are you?
I will do
Has
this.
anybody got?
I will handle this.
Yes. Let's go, Jose.
Hells.
Oh,
I
before we
will-
start as well, we should. Nobody has actually seen what Dave's new character looked like, so of course we should let you see what it looks like.
Looks like Jose Marino.
Which all you've had so far is that skull and crossbones token, and I will find. There he is. Here he is, in all his beauty.
It's so handsome.
Oh shit.
And weirdly, Portsmouth's only problem was him being Portuguese. And not looking all up.
Now you look like that.
It looks like that, and you picked out Portuguese to be racist about. Fuck me.
I mean, that's a funny cross around his neck, isn't it?
Oh,
You also
aye.
can't
Oh, I
really-
noticed that.
Imagine him waving like nicely from the mountain.
Yeah, with his Mediterranean charm. He must have had me hypnotised. I wasn't drunk. Oh, I might be a little.
You might have been.
Very starey eyes. Yes, so I can.
He doesn't look like Jose Mourinho. That's ruined it for me.
He's an ancestor. He's an ancestor.
Oh dear.
He's the
Distant
special one.
relative.
I am
I
the
can-
special one.
I can emit. Is that 15 feet or 15 inches? 15.
It's 15 inches.
15 feet. It's got the little mark, so I'm assuming it's 15 feet of light for B6 plus my
It's
spirit.
imperial, mate. It's imperial measures on this ship, okay? None of your European nonsense.
One
It's
mark
inches.
means feet, and 2 marks means inches.
Two marks means
Feet
inches.
imperial.
There you go. Okay.
Oh, Will o' the Wisp, the Will o' the Wisp lantern, yeah. 15 feet of light, or yeah, 50 feet, or D6 plus spirit round. So you need to roll a D6 as well,
So,
and add your spirit onto it.
which is 4. So 6.
So
Thingy.
for about a minute, that's going to be a light for about a minute.
1 minute of light. There you go.
Yeah.
Other
Has
than
anyone
that,
got like regular
I might have a
lanterns?
torch.
Right, let's do this job quick, guys. In and out. Grab the treasure. Boom. Out in a minute.
I mean, I imagine we have some
Okay.
lanterns in the ship we can take, Phil, maybe, in the ship that we will maybe take with us.
I imagine it's probably a lantern. I'm not. I mean, I know some people have got light sources as part of the character's equipment, but yeah, there's probably a lantern. There's probably at least one lantern that you could take from the ship.
Got plenty
That's a
of
very
spears.
sober reflection there, Theron.
I think we would take a couple
yeah.
in case the one person that's carrying the lantern goes down. We should maybe take 2.
Okay, so who's
Turn
got,
into a zombie in the dark.
so we'll decide who has got one, who exactly got one in a moment. But for now, we can give you a lantern. So it's on the ship, on the boat. So, who's rowing the boat, by the way?
I can do
Think
it.
owls? No,
Therators, or rather, sorry, who's rowing? Who's rowing?
they're
Who's
a
rowing? Go on.
Yeah, I guess I'm doing it. Yep, let's do it.
Go on, give us a
Frank.
strength, check if you would.
It's a good job you
Just
did
get
it.
the-
I have
is
terrible.
it Let's see, which one did you say?
Strength.
I'll
String,
remind
okay.
everybody how much I love Frank. He just bumbles about, drunk as fuck, looking for grog, but then, when something needs shot, he's a fucking
Gonna crack.
sniper. Crack shot.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
See?
Frank
See?
wrenches, pulls mightily on the oars, driving the rowboat into this cave through this opening, and almost immediately grounds it on the rocky sides of this tunnel.
Excuse me, I've been drinking too much.
Stick to drinking and shooting things, Frank. Stick to drinking
You ever
and
rowed a
shooting
boat
things.
before?
Have you ever rowed a boat before? That's a good point. Can I have a go at rowing the boat? I'll take a shot.
Well, first Frank can roll a d6.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
How much health? This boat has 3 health.
Oh no.
DC.
Have you just fucked
No.
our boat in the first 6 yards in?
Okay, yeah, and so to drives the boat forward into the cave, straight up onto the rocky sides of this passageway, and instantly the hole in the boat, it runs up onto the side, onto some rocks, and they just rip through the bottom of this flimsy fishing boat.
Good job, Frank.
You're just
Luckily-
rowing on nothing.
Yeah, I'm just rowing like row.
Luckily,
we're getting-
the levels of water in this sort of cave or this tunnel is quite only appears to be like a few feet, so you can quite easily wade down this passageway and into a cave beyond.
I was wanting to go down in the boat. I thought that was going to be like a little track ride. It was going to be awesome.
Immediately.
It gave me an idea for a dungeon, like straight away. Okay, well, I guess we get out of the boat and walk.
Yeah, we haven't got a
Okay.
choice, have we?
Okay, so I'm just going to use the boat token for now, and just until we switch over to like some character tokens, just because it's got a light on already. So I shall move the try and move the boat. There we go.
Has anyone in the party realised that our treasure location is the same as Bottlesmith's treasure location yet?
It's the same location. I don't know where this place is.
Okay.
I would take you to a real order gold, Dave. But no, You put old Bottlesmith in the with the bloody rats down the bottom of the bloody boat. You don't want to listen to me, do you? No.
Where
Why?
everyone sleeps.
You got a
got
bloody
sent
dog
in.
in the rainbow.
Okay. So yeah, you are here. So you can see as you walk through this this sort of shallow stream, for want of a better word, you walk out into this wider cave. Got quite tall, quite high arched ceiling, and seawater continues to flow off to your left, deeper into the cave, and you can hear and perhaps see some of the other openings from outside, where they too run in, feeding. Every so often there's a surge, an ocean surge, and water like suddenly surges in, flowing in, feeding this flow of water that flows sort of in this direction. So
Down.
I'm gonna switch over to a character token. So I'm just gonna use one for the moment while everybody's together, and I think it. Well, let's see. I'm gonna take Bottlesmith's token.
Should have used the captain's.
Oh,
Well,
that's a
maybe
good point. Yeah, no, that is a good point. Yeah, the captain.
Until I die.
Captain until you die or
Let's
somebody
just get
steals
rid
the hat.
of the boat. Okay, let's give the captain the lantern for now. Hooded lantern open.
I mean,
There
you've
we
only
go.
had one crew member die while you've been captain, and you didn't kill that crew person, so you're doing better than I did.
Okay.
We have smashed up a couple ships.
It's a bit dark.
It's a token
How
on
long
it.
have we
That's
got?
fine.
A minute left of illumination.
When a token drops on, it'll.
I'm
Oh,
scared.
sorry.
I'm
Yeah,
scared.
let me.
It's dark. I'm scared.
I'll let it make it so everybody can see.
No one accessed my character sheet. Don't change my backstory.
There you go. Should be able to see now.
Yep. So
Okay.
Lead the way, brave
That-
captain.
that way is water.
So yeah,
That way.
this river. So this this river, for want of a better word, it's like I say, it flows roughly westward northwest, and again, it's only a few feet deep.
The treasure map did say those with the heart of the sea, so does that mean we have to go through water?
Lead the way, Captain.
The way I see it is, we all have the heart of the sea for true pirates. I have the heart of the sea.
Aye.
Arr.
Frank, 1 or 2?
Oh, I see. Speaking poetically, right? You mean poetically we got the art of the sea. Is that what we mean, eh?
Arr!
Ah, right.
Yar.
Yar. What did you say, Captain? 1 or 2?
1 or 2.
Oh, do I get 2 grogs?
If we find them.
All right, 2 then.
Okay, we go on the land.
Okay. Radio. So you're heading this way then. Okay, so
If we must.
you're following the edge of the water and the edge and the line of the cave wall on your right. You move through this cave. As you move forward, the ceiling starts to come down quite really low, and there's the constant sound of dripping water around you. And this place is a maze of stalactites and stalagmites. You're constantly having to like circumnavigate these growths. You're never able to walk directly in a straight line, and the almost form like a maze of twisting walkways between these stalactites and stalagmites. So many of them like going for, connecting together, forming like pillars. But
That's cool.
you head west, following on, and eventually it begins to narrow down, forcing you to step into the water. And again, ahead of you, it's as you head further this way, it's the sounds of the water and the sound of your footsteps begin to echo more and more, suggesting that there is the space opens up even more somewhere ahead. But heading forward, wading through the water, and ever so often stepping out onto a rocky shore, you can see that at this point, there's a dry passageway running off to your east, and in this direction is just water. It seems to be a large, open out into a large pool. But again, the water looks shallow. The water's clear, but shallow. And shallow.
Can we see anything in the water if it's clear?
You can probably see, the odd little fish and some crabs and things. Typical sea life that you'd expect to see. You can make you can make so Captain Helga, you can make a presence check if you wish.
Okay.
Hey, bravo, Captain.
Hey.
Okay, so you as well as like I said, these little fish, crabs, and other things. You spot the unmistakable, just maybe a couple of yards away from where you are, sort of latched onto the side of a rock. You spot the unmistakable sight of one of those strange shells or lost eyes.
Yeah.
Gimme.
Good memories.
So only Captain Helga's seen this at the moment.
The Frank's just saying good memories.
To myself,
It's in water. Okay. There's one of those lost eye things over there. Do you think there's also the fish people around here?
I would keep your
I've
eyes
never
open.
met the fish people, so I don't know what you're talking about.
I think you just made a joke about keeping your eyes open.
There are these things that are even uglier than Frank and almost as dangerous.
What it is?
Kind of mixture of yourself and Frank, really.
Aye.
I just remembered actually, it was one of my dead characters who had the thing about the eyes, not me. It was
Yes.
3 or 4.
Yeah, he had the eyes
It's
that were
the
fucked
hill
up
you died on.
in air, but when you went underwater, you could see perfect. Eh?
The hill you
Yeah,
down
yeah.
on, literally.
Yeah.
What happened to him again?
I think you
He
cut his
argued
head.
that we should.
Got his fucking heat cut off. That's right. Don't forget.
Yeah. We were supposed to sell the gems inside or take them back to England.
He was going to make you rich. It was a good idea. But no, you wanted some soup and a few gold pieces. Anyway, I don't know about that.
You don't.
Unless he was watching from the bushes.
Aye. Let's have.
It's called the gratification syndrome, but that hasn't been invented yet.
We'll have somebody at the front with a lantern and somebody at the back with one as well.
Nia, you can give it. Could you give me a spirit check, if you would, please, Nia?
Ooh.
Sister doing some passive
Rich.
witchcraft.
A sensitive service
Okay.
in the force.
So, Nia, while you're sort of stood to one side, listening to them the bickering starting up again, you see, for a moment, you catch a brief glimpse of a bluish luminescence over this way, over across the dark surface of the water. Just for a moment, just a second or two.
She's gonna try to interrupt the bickering. Like, there's something glowing over there.
Oh no.
Oh,
As it stopped by the time we look.
Yeah, there's nothing there. And your voice is your your voice is echoing back at you up and down these tunnels and around from this cave, almost drown out near as she's trying to alert you to this. Your voices sound even when you lower them, your voices sound really loud in here, and seem to carry for quite some distance.
Where is this thing? Where is it?
I look in the direction that Nia points. I'll look with a gun in the direction that she points.
Shall we go
Oh,
towards
you can
it?
make you can make a spirit check, Mockingbird, if you would.
Oh, great. Do I have
It's
to?
just an eye in the water.
Can I not just chill? Spirit. Not my best one. 13. Same as the
Okay.
witch.
Yeah. So yeah, you peer over. It's just like I said, beyond the range of the light from the lantern. You just see it's just black.
So I don't see the glow. I don't see a blue glow.
No,
No, okay.
no.
So it is some passive witchcraft that's going on. I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it. It's just beyond our light. It's just nothing. I don't see what you're talking about. I'm afraid. Must be your witch senses seeing it. Is it just a glow? Is it threatening us? Is it friendly glow?
I don't know. I can't see it now.
You don't see it anymore. Was it moving or was it stationary?
It wasn't moving.
Captain,
Shall we go?
Have you ever, I say to the captain, have you ever known a treasure to glow?
No one that doesn't fight back.
Glowing treasure?
Do we fight? Do we face our chances in the water, where we could potentially have a water combat, or do we stay on land?
How deep's the water if we go in the direction of where the blue was?
So from what you can see, at least within the light of the lantern, it's just 2-3 feet deep at most.
All right, okay. Maybe we should go after the glow, because if there is some mad treasure here, then if there's a glowing thing in here, then I'm sure the treasure and the glowing thing are not going to be like just coincidentally. There's some treasure here and there's something else that glows. Like those are going to be tied together, I would think. So I think we should go that way.
Will you continue to glow, Andre, if we head into the water?
So that's probably already run out.
Can you
It
spark
only
another one of them? Can you just do that?
It only lasts a minute.
If anyone has a normal lantern, we can wade through the water.
Right.
So Frank is carrying a lantern at the moment.
Yeah, someone else will.
Doesn't get pushed.
Someone else should.
Someone else will carry, to be
two-handed
honest.
gun. I'm gonna have a gun. So Nia, you use a pistol, don't you? Do you want to carry a lantern?
She'll take a lantern. Yep, she'll
Good
take
plan.
it.
Good
Okay.
plan.
Okay, so we'll say
how's
that Nia's
Bottlesmith?
got the lantern at the minute.
Oh, we're gonna take 2 lanterns.
Yeah,
What's the
yeah.
plan?
But the only lit one at the moment is Nia that's carrying it.
Right. Okay. I think we should light 2, just in case.
What are you suggesting? You're going to set me aflame as a bloody lantern?
No. I was going to ask you what if you use a
Bring it
two-handed.
on.
Are you using a 2-handed weapon or a 1-handed weapon? Because if you're using a
I've got a
1-handed,
bloody cutlass. Can I have a gun? I promise I'll behave. I know you've got some extra gun.
no, you can't have a gun. Well, ask the captain. It's up to the captain. It's not up to me anymore, mate.
I haven't got a gun.
I'll stop resisting your attempts to seduce me. If you give me I promise to behave. I promise, Captain. I swear on old Bottlesmith.
I don't have a gun to give you. If you're very nice to Andre, maybe he has one.
Nope.
Oh, fuck that.
We
I
have
have
got
my
spare
own gun.
You
guns.
had more than one gun.
I was given a gun.
Maybe Frank.
You give the Portuguese a gun. Okay, all right. Yeah,
The
okay.
guns are back on the ship, so if you want to swim back.
Maybe
I
if you
will
hold
give
your
you
tongue,
Bottlesmith gave him the gun.
No,
I think it was Bottlesmith, was it? No.
no, it was all Jamie.
I've got the good one now. I've got the Buccaneers
You've
musket,
got the one, yeah.
and I gave you the normal musket, didn't I?
Yeah.
I've got a musket and a sidearm, but I'm keeping them.
Be
both.
more polite, Bottlesmith. Be more polite.
I'm trying, and I had a rough upbringing, mate. I want to live in a posh bloody Mediterranean villa, go running around the bloody world, as a bloody tourist. I had to do it out of necessity. They put a bloody king shilling in my pocket. I came
Maybe
from
we
nothing.
could go in the water before we get ambushed.
One thing that I can say whilst we're in these caves, we are in danger. We are. These caves are not.
There's weird, ominous dice rollings in the distance.
Bottlesmith, you take this lantern. It's very important. Can you be trusted? Take this lantern.
Yeah, I can be. I can be a valuable member of the
You
crew.
can all make a presence check with a D out of 14 due to the noise.
No, I don't want to. Fuck off.
I see it.
What was it? Presence.
Yeah, presence.
Presence.
With D out of 14.
That's a big 17 plus 3 for 20 for me.
Oh, wow. So everybody was successful apart from...
Oh.
Where's mine? Has it not
Mine
come
was
through?
pushed, so it looked successful, but it was an 11.
Yeah,
I
yours
got
came through 15.
Oh,
No,
it's
you
fine.
did.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's
Sorry.
15. No, it's okay. It's 15. It's first one. Okay. So we've got a 4, a 15, a 20, a 14. Bottlesmith got 11, and Helga got 11.
How come the Spaniards allowed 2 rolls, eh?
Oh, Frank got...
Because it didn't come through first time.
Okay. So it's Bottlesmith and Helga. So you two were like bickering, they're like these conversations go up. The rest of you hear movement. You hear something like maybe a few rocks moving, a few rocks rattling as they knocked over. And looking in the direction of the sound, you see something move, something shifts. It looks like a rock.
Like I'm usually like drunk and behavior, but when I hear that, I go very serious mobility. I'm like, shut the fuck up, you idiots! Look that direction.
Sniper mode.
I've got
I'm
one eye.
just
Got one eye
praying.
down
I'm
my side and
praying
one
now.
eye down Frank's because he knows where to shoot.
I look the opposite direction with the rock.
Okay, so you can see this rock moving towards you.
Shoot it.
There's a fucking rock.
Shoot it. Shoot it. I shoot in.
Shoot it. All right, I'll shoot it.
Bang.
Okay, you
It's a
can
rock
take, you can
moving
take a
towards
shot.
us. It cannot be anything good. I'm shooting at it.
Okay.
All right.
It's gonna be a guide.
So yeah, you can get off a free shot then.
Thank you.
All right.
One shot, one kill, Frank.
Go on, Franco. You've got this. 'Cause I certainly don't, mate.
Holy shit.
20.
Okay.
Is it max damage? Is it max damage?
Yeah, deal double damage. Then armor protection is reduced by 1 tier. So just click on the button, it'll do it for you.
Franco.
14 points of damage. Let me just see, is there any armor?
It's got that smile is on Phil's face now. Oh,
There's no armor. Okay, so there's like a sound of this kind of almost sound like something hitting like a pebble beach as the musket shot impacts into this thing. I hear it's like a soft, crunchy thud, and the rock stops moving.
I'm like blowing on the barrel. That's what I'm talking about.
Bloody good shooting, Frank. Bloody good shooting.
Can we go and have a look what it is?
I'm going.
You can. It's still not fully in the light yet, but so
I'm
if you want, you
reloading
can
my
go and-
musket.
I'll have a wander over and with my sort of relic in my hand and see.
Okay,
what
so
it is.
you see one of these things which is very dead.
Oh, those fuckers. I don't remember them though. That's my past life.
Good shooting, Frank. Excellent shooting, mate. Well done.
Oh,
Proud of you.
thank you. What
Proud of
what were those
Probably
things though? Those
Near is the only one who's seen one of these before. I think it was maybe Helga.
Yeah. I think.
Mockingbird has seen them too,
Well,
I think.
I don't know because
Past life.
Past
maybe.
life.
yeah, it was on first characters, wasn't it?
Yeah, the first island, we hate them.
Now we ate them.
What we're doing,
Hey.
Captain.
Eyes open for any more. I'm doing my second round of reloading, Phil, if that's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, you can. We're out of combat, so you can reload for
How
for 3.
tall are these things?
Sorry,
How tall are they?
how tall? They're about the size of a large dog.
Okay. I'm going to say let's head into the water and hope they can't swim.
I mean, all right. All right, you then.
Keep an eye out, Frank.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're going like SWAT team in, like SWAT team. Let's go.
Pinning our hopes on,
Teammate, SWAT team.
hoping they can't
Yep.
swim.
Hoping it
Okay,
doesn't.
so
Aye.
I shall move you. I shall move your token here. So I shall move it in increments. You know the range of your light. So I shall move it to here. As you wade out into the water, it gets a little bit deeper, and it's so to the point that it's round about your knees or just over, and it is icy cold. And every so often, you feel things bumping against your legs.
Mm.
And you can see this like rocky protrusion poking, this shard of rock poking up from the water. It's encrusted with salt crystals. And looking around, the light from the lantern glints back, like sort of the walls glitter, and you can see the walls are covered with salt crystals.
Cool. I love salt.
Salt is also a valuable commodity as well.
Ooh.
And it makes your
Yeah,
chips
bye.
taste good.
Grab some salt.
It makes your potatoes taste good, eh? Salted potatoes. Let's go.
That's true. We'll go into the salt business.
We just need to invent vinegar now.
The salt was so valuable a commodity that it was used as currency at times. It's one of those. It was traded as
it's
commodity,
very valuable. Yeah.
like used as
Very
a currency.
valuable.
Sorry. Like
It's not the most valuable, but it is. It does have a significant value if you can, in significant amounts.
Do we see anything while we are?
Oh, aye, people
You
have-
can
people have fought
see
and
what
died
you
for
can
salt, like-
see.
Where
It's
to,
the blue
Captain?
glow there.
If you want to search around, make a more than a cursory glance around. You can make a presence check, of course, but that will take time.
Can we split into 2 groups with the lanterns and go search?
You can if you wish.
I don't think it's wise, Captain.
I only want to get out of the tunnel back to the boat just in case, or what? I've only got a cutler. Can I have a gun? Please?
That's
We don't
good.
have a spare gun.
Stay with me, Bottlesmith. I'll look after you.
All right.
That was
All right,
so
then.
sinister
I'll easily
sounding.
walk.
Alright, we'll do Mockingbird, Andre, and Bottlesmith, and then with me, Nia and Frank. And we'll go check out the blue glow.
Okay, so Helga, Nia, and Frank. So who's got the lantern out of you 3?
I got one.
He's got one.
Oh, then what? Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Nia's got lantern. Okay, so Nia's got lantern, and Bottlesmith has got the other lantern. Yes.
I got a lantern, sir. Yeah.
all you have
Okay,
in.
so I shall just put Bottlesmith's token down for the rest. 1 second, Bottlesmith. So we'll put Bottlesmith here, and we'll give him a.
Gone.
No, okay.
Gone.
Right.
No, we're
I'll
not giving you a
just,
gun. You're holding the lantern. It's a very important job.
There you go.
And you're going first as well.
Aye.
I'm in charge, you know. Hey, first.
I knew you were going to get a big. I knew he would get a big head if you used his token. He's going to be like, "Oh, I'm the boss now." No, you've got the lantern. You've got the lantern.
Finally, you get it.
Got
Finally,
no
you get it.
gun and a lantern.
You've got the lantern. That's why it's your token. You're going to be first to die. If something big and scary jumps out and eats somebody, it's going to be you first.
Oh, it's happening again. That fella's in my head. What else that keep happening?
All right,
Come on,
where
then.
to, Captain?
What are you doing?
Apparently we're splitting up, so we're going. Should we go
We're
this
going
way?
this way, yeah? Yeah.
I guess we'll go this way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Captain,
So again,
who's the sub-team leader, Captain?
Who's
Andre.
the special one.
I'm the new kid as well. Bless you, Captain. With a weird glint in my eye, like, thank you.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Nice.
bad.
It's
One
into it.
now, yeah. Pedro? Aye.
It's no Pedro.
Okay, so I shall move both tokens. Like I said, I'm just going to move you in like increments just to the range of the light. So I'm going to move Ballsmith, the groups over here. And I'm going to move Captain Helga's group this way.
Ooh.
I don't know why we're splitting up, like.
So,
Because listen to that laugh.
so-
See, that was proof it's a bad idea. We should not be splitting up.
So, Bottlesmith's party, you sort of stride.
call it
You're still wading through through the water, but ahead of you can see it grows shallower and shallower to the point that there's no just inside the range of your land. You can see the stone floor of the tunnel. I mean, it's still wet. Everything's wet, and there's dripping water, so it's not dry. But once you get to this point, you're out of the water, and you can see this tunnel, kind of uniform, maybe about 10 feet across, roughly, and it continues in an easterly direction. Meanwhile, Helga, Nia, and Frank, you come upon a small rocky outcropping, almost like an island, and upon which is a ancient-looking pirogue, a dugout canoe. It's essentially like a huge tree trunk that's been cut in half and then dug out.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
It's quite long. It's quite big. It's almost, well, I'll tell you how big it is because I can measure it. It is about 25 feet long, so almost as long as the longboat.
Ooh, okay.
And it is covered in, although it's covered in dust for one thing, a thick layer of dust, to the point that the dust is piled up almost like in drifts around the bottom of it, and it's sort of wet. And at that point, when it's on the rocky surface, it is, well, it's surprisingly dry as well. But beneath this dust, you can see the surface of this dugout canoe. It is covered in runes and pictograms. But not only that, just here, sort of half in the water, half on this rocky outcrop, are several dead men, backs against the wall. You can smell from here. You can smell the stench of their rotting bodies, clearly being dead at least a few weeks. Looks of terror etched upon their faces.
Ooh.
Oh.
He did not have a good day.
Can you read those runes, Nia?
Yeah, Nia will step forward and examine them, just kind of walking around the canoe, though, or the boat, because she doesn't want to touch it. It might be warded.
Okay. Give me a, well, I guess it's going to be, I cannot see that. Come here. Open it. Oh, I've got the right thing on, that's why. It would be, yeah, of course it's going to be spirit, isn't it? It'll be a DR16, though.
Whoa.
Oh, ooh. So, so you get an inkling of what they are. These, you suspect, are actually a second. A Masoan runes. these belong to the people that supposedly, according to rumor and legend, that used to populate the Caribbean, but mysteriously, entire race of people just mysteriously disappeared. And you can see there are depictions of people which you assume must be tribes people from the Masoan people, and you can see there's depictions on this boat of them out at sea spearfishing. They appear to be hunting like a huge shark. But beyond that, you can't get any more sense of it on that. Other than this, partly due to that it's been obviously been put here for some particular reason, that this is of some importance to the Masoan people. This boat.
In the other cave,
Maybe in a rich. Yes. Maybe in a ritualistic manner, or you're not sure. But yes.
Do your dark magic sense something there? Anything?
The runes are ancient. They depict some of their activities along here. They tell a story.
I think it tells
to be a holy place of some kind.
So this is what I will give you one more thing. So amongst all this, like these pictograms, like you said, that rightly so, they do appear to tell a story. There is a name as well, Hatun Chalwa.
Hatun Chawa?
Yes. Oh, yes. Oh. I shall put it into chat. We're all probably totally butchering it.
Oh, for a second, when she said that, it was going to come something when you.
Hatun Chalwa.
Just don't say it 3 times.
Hatun Chalwa.
Do the runes
imagine your head exploded on stream right now. That'd be your own fault. That'd be your own fault. You'd have no one to blame but yourself. And we'd all get cancelled because you fucking died on stream. Play silly games, get silly prizes, mate. Careful.
Neil will turn to the captain and say, "It may be a burial site."
The boat itself? Or?
Perhaps they're further in.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the boat belonged to Hatun Chawa.
Do you think it's risky if we continue?
It may be the treasure that we seek.
Treasure? Oh. I
Maybe
say we
go
avoid the others and take all for ourselves.
I like that idea. I think we should go on with caution, but I think there's no harm in going on unless you think these runes might do damage to us. There's a line of dead guys.
Nia wants to go take a look at the dead guys and see what they might have happened to them. Like, did they die of battle or something else?
So there are no marks on them at all. They appear to have died, been scared to death.
Oh, so they all have looks of terror on their faces.
Yes, looks of terror on their face. Just all there's like I said, about four or five of them, and all of them are the same. Just frozen in this rictus of terror on the face. You can give me a presence check though while you're looking a bit closer to him. Okay.
Oh, nice.
So as you get closer, you notice not only that, I mean, it's a little hard to tell at first because the bodies are rotting. Like I say, at least several weeks old. The parts of them that have been like submerged in the water have been pecked at and eaten away, almost down to the bone in places. But not only that, when you look closer at their faces, like this look of terror on the faces, you can see that they appear to have aged unnaturally.
Mm.
Like that scene from the Indiana Jones movie.
Oh, yeah.
Don't get that mess.
So, meanwhile, Team
Just like what we're
Bottlesmith.
talking about.
Stop calling it that.
Okay, so are you? I guess you're. I shall move you forward again to the.
Yeah, we'll just move another round's worth of movement, mate.
Yeah, there we go.
See where it takes us. See what's going to kill us next.
Bit of a dodgy wall there. Let me just turn on the thing to push through walls. Okay, so ahead of you, you can just make out there's a passageway running off to your right, but it also continues ahead up here. Sorry?
Fog of war's not moved for us.
Yeah, we don't see anything at all, Phil.
Oh, right. Oh, okay, yeah, so it's, I need to put your, yeah, it's my fault.
At least let us see what's going to kill us, eh?
There you go.
Thank you.
Turn it off. Don't want to say turn it off.
Yeah, no, maybe that isn't a good idea, actually.
So yeah, you can see like just ahead to your right. There's a passageway or tunnel leads off, but it also continues ahead over here.
Go straight ahead or go right, boys?
Is there any way of I don't know. Because my guy's religious. Is there any way of sensing anything? I don't know. Because
you can make a spiritual.
Just because
if God tells you where to go, God's no real, mate.
My guy doesn't believe in God. Don't worry about that.
You can make a spirit.
Well,
check
I noticed his weird necklace, mate. I did notice that, like.
Spirit check.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit!
Still got one up here. Look.
I re-roll that. I'll use a devil's look and re-roll that, please.
You can, yes, of course you can.
You roll one. You fucking melon. No much, but it's a 12. He's got
12,
+4.
Yeah, +4. 12.
So you can sense there is a power in this place. It's faint, but you can sense there is something here.
Here, where we are, or in the whole.
You can't pinpoint it, but you get a sense that there is something here. Not specifically where you are, somewhere here, but it's faint. Whether that's because you're a distance from it, or because the power of it is faint, or just because you're just only barely able to register it.
I'll tell the other guys that I can feel something. I don't know what it is that I feel, but there's something in these caves.
Probably something you eating, mate. Move on.
I take my hand off his ass and go, "That's me. Sorry, mate."
So where are you going? You got three choices, I guess. You could go back, or you could go forward, or you could go off to the right.
Well, we'll just go and tell you to go, holy man.
I've got the lantern. I'm just gonna go straight on, unless they tell me not to.
I'll follow this fool then.
We'll follow Bottlesmith.
With my musket ready.
On Bottlesmith's head.
Pointing at the back of his head, die.
Okay. So again, you can see this this corridor, and it's becoming more and more choked with stalactites and stalagmites, causing you to to the point that you can't even stand up straight. You're having to kind of lean and sort of squeeze around them.
Maybe this is a fool's errand. This one.
I don't like this.
Maybe we go back.
Feels a bit like spelunking, and I don't like the idea of that. Like,
try the other way. Down there.
Aye, try that way.
Down there.
Okay.
Aye, it's made that other one's made for skinnier wretches than me. Like, I don't fancy that.
Okay, so ahead of you, you can perhaps hear the sound of lapping water before you see it, but you can see again off to just ahead of you and running off to your left. Ahead to the left is like another body of water, another stream or pool or something. Whereas there's a narrow passageway running off to your right.
How narrow is it?
About 4 or 5 feet across. Where you stood at the moment is about 10 feet across.
Okay. I mean,
you can actually measure it. It's about 10.
Yeah.
But it's about 10. Yeah, between 10, 15 feet.
What do you think, Botsmith? You're the one that's been.
I don't like small. I think they say that I might have had a difficult birth and I got some birth trauma. I don't like small spaces, mate. I think we go where there's more space to breathe. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I can't argue against that logic.
And I'm not going on my own, so.
Move on then.
Okay.
Master of Fate.
Anyway, go back to fucking Helga and the rest. We've survived that turn, Phil. Kill them now. You done about 3 turns worth there. We're immune for the next 3 turns. They can get 3 turns of death now.
I was just about to shout hello out into the cave as well. But
you've just been walking though, and Nia was like studying these pictograms, so that took a bit longer than.
Well, I'd hang back and study some pictograms or look for some pictograms. What we don't find.
You can, if you ever want to stop and have because you're just walking through. You're not really paying much attention.
Oh, we are just looking for treasure. We are paying attention.
So, okay then.
You just told the lad.
Okay, so but yeah, if you want to, but if anytime you want to stop and have a proper look around, because you're only kind of looking around, cursory glance, making sure you're not stepping into any holes.
Let's just peek down that one with a light and have a look and see if we can see to the end of it, just to kind of clear off this black space on our map if we can.
Okay, so you head over there.
And that comes out there, doesn't it? Okay. So yeah, that would just end up bringing us back to the main thing. Okay. Anyway, their turn. Kill them now. They've got 4 turns now.
I will have a good look around, Phil, if that's okay. I will start to have a.
Well, they're about to take 4 turns, so yeah, I'll do some looking around as well.
Okay, so if any of you want to have a good look around, those that do, you can give the presence check. Yeah.
Well, who am I going with if they're separated looking round? I've got the light.
Yeah, well, I presume they're staying within the light.
Okay.
No, we're staying next to you with a light, mate, definitely.
Andre's gone outside the light, which is why I can't see anything.
When you stop and you're poking, when you stop and you're looking with a light, a fucking musket's over your shoulder, leaning on you, ready, using you as a stand.
Oh, he's gonna get some air damage. That's what's it.
Okay, so Jamie, maybe you water there. Maybe you've come back a little bit, and Jamie, you're looking around while you and Andrea are looking around. Maybe Bottlesmith's having a cursory glance as well.
No.
And over, you kind of right on the edge of the range of this lantern, and looking out, peering into this pit, just this wall of pitch black.
Mm-hmm.
And your eyes maybe adjust a little bit as you stare into it. With the light behind you, it's kind of, and you catch a glimpse of something about here. for a moment, just for a moment, you catch like a glint of white, like something ivory white.
Why? Hey, point your light. Bottlesmith. Point the light this way. I've seen something.
You moving over, Bottlesmith?
Aye,
I'm doing something. Oh, yeah.
Aye. This way.
Okay,
Point the
so
light this
yeah,
way,
it's
Bottlesmith.
to the edge.
Shine the
Okay,
light.
and
I'll
over
point
here,
where to shine the light.
yeah, so over here, now, or just on the edge of the light, you can see there looks like there's been some kind of rockfall. And poking out from underneath this jumble of rocks, you see the white of a leg bone, a rotting boot still on its foot.
Oh. See the rest of the body.
And we'll go back to the others.
Nice.
So
Now he died.
We hear a rock fall.
no, so there's no rockfall.
Die. That's right.
It was it happened long ago.
Too early.
Have we checked
So
if
what?
there's anything inside the canoe? Have we checked if there's anything inside the
You
canoe?
want to step over the threshold of runes?
I mean, I don't need to touch it.
So the runes are on the boat itself, not on the stone. The runes and the pictogram, it's all decorations on the boat. There's nothing like that on this like rocky outcropping.
Maybe we check it on the way out, Frank, just in case something happens that makes us die of fright as well.
All right, I guess we can use this canoe later as well if you need to get back to the ship.
It'd be really disrespectful, but we could do.
Look, they're long past it. They will probably like us to use it. Maybe it was made to be used, right? Yeah.
Is it?
Like, they don't make things for nothing. You should let it dust away. Like with treasure. We're supposed to find treasure and take it and use it. Not use
Maybe
it
if we find too much treasure for us to carry, we can put it in the canoe.
All right, I like that idea.
I see no flaw in that philosophy, by the way.
That's true.
They're not using it.
Yeah, they're not using it, so we can take it later.
Shape to waste things. I see no flaw in that logic, mate.
So steal flowers from with that
So what are the three of you doing then?
I
Well-
am gonna check the corpses for anything on them. Sorry, Nia.
No, you go ahead.
All right, I will go check the pockets of the corpses.
Okay. So what's Nia doing?
Nia wants to basically go down to the other shore here and just walk around and see what's beyond our light.
Okay.
See what
Okay.
else is in this cavern.
Radio. So Nia, you're the one that's got the light as well. So I'm going to put your token down. So I'm going to put your token down here. I'm going to give you the light. I'm going to take the light off of Helga.
No.
I will
Oh,
stay
nice
with
touch.
I mean,
I will stay long enough for him to loot those bodies before.
Yeah, there's probably
wandering off.
enough light for him to be able to see. It kind of
Okay.
like reaches over there. I mean, you're on the edge, the dimmest part of the light, but you've not left him in complete darkness. So I guess, Frank, you can give it a presence check. Is Helga doing anything?
I'll probably just go along with Nia and
Oh no.
be present.
Okay, so you're
Max.
going over there. So what is Nia looking for?
Any other exits out of here, or any, caverns or anything like that? Anything that looks like it might be something other than just the edge of the cave.
So checking like around the perimeter, this almost roughly circular cave, I guess you would say. There doesn't appear to be any other way out. No, there's no Not even a narrow fissure, anything.
Okay.
One thing you perhaps do notice, it dawns on you. I mean, there's the water as well, but it dawns on you this area where this whole sort of, not just where the boat, on the outcropping where the boat is, but this whole circular area has been looking into the water and looking up at the ceiling. The stalactites and stalagmites had been removed at some point. I mean, obviously they take hundreds of years to grow. So there's maybe the slight beginnings of new ones, but at some point long ago, they were all smashed and removed, both the stalactites and the stalagmites.
By people or creatures?
Well,
I don't want to stay to find out.
I guess you could, if you want to have a look, Helga, if you can try and determine that, you can make a presence check.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Frank.
You.
What did you roll? You didn't. No, it was a 6. Okay, not a 1. Right. So, you find two of them have got muskets, and you find like a pouch with powder and shot, but it's the muskets and the powder and shot are completely ruined. They're just soaked through. There's nothing. If they had anything of value on them, someone has taken it.
All right. Damn, these corpses have nothing. What a damn drink on these bodies either. They have no taste.
So, Nia, I'll let you. You can make another spirit check as well while you're looking around. Helga, you checking the ceiling, checking the water just underneath the water. I mean, the water, the water's clear. It's not too. And there's signs. You can see signs of like tools. The marks left by tools that have been used to remove these these growths, these stalactites and stalagmites.
Okay.
And there is something here. Near, you can sense it.
Is it near?
There's a presence. You can sense a presence here.
Not
Yeah,
the
you
good
can sense a
presents like
presence.
Christmas.
And it's near.
She will alert the other two. There's a presence here. There's something watching us.
Oh.
I'm immediately going to search around to see if I can spot anything.
So there's nothing. You can't see anything. There's nothing here.
Like I remember my musket there. They don't see anything.
It is
else,
more so. What?
It's just a spooky
What
feeling.
near? Yeah.
All right.
Maybe it's the guy that I can't scroll up chat far enough to find the name of. What's his name again?
Andre.
No.
No, the name that you typed, Mr.
Hatun Chala.
Hatun Chala or whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Hatun.
Hatun Chalwa.
Look, you just point where you're sensing in the and I will shoot it. I will kill it. I don't care if it's ethereal, invincible, I can kill it.
You kill 3 men and you get an ego.
What, are you questioning my sharpshooting skills? I'm going to get that one next time. I just know it now.
I don't doubt you can shoot the living or, corporal things.
Where do you sense in the air? Where do you sense it?
Captain, I believe whatever it is may be protecting this place.
Do you think this is treasure?
I think it may be a burial site that is protected. I think those men were looking for the treasure and were killed for doing so.
Mm. So high risk, high reward.
She nods.
Well, as long as rewarding the risk, I'm all up for it.
I mean, me and Frank are doomed for dead. Maybe we should go out rich and doomed.
Yeah, we will soon look like those guys over there. I'm pointing at the wall with the corpse.
This is true.
Just that we'd be moving and eating brains and all that.
Would you know how to, like, get rid of these runes? Is there a way to counter them or break the chain?
She shakes her head. Not that I know of.
I think I might have an idea. And I'm just, because I have an axe, I'm just going to run at the boat and try and chop into one of the runes.
I just want to drop a protective spell over myself when she does that. Reflexively.
It's your funeral.
Okay. So what's that? The what spiritual ward is that?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can click on the cast spiritual ward button. It's a ritual, so it might go wrong.
Yeah, it might. Oh, it's gonna go
Yes. Mishap.
The magical mishaps are the most fun, by the way. I love them.
There's a button in the chat.
Oh, the jet.
Come on. Get a good one. There's good ones.
Oh, that must be good.
Oh.
Oh, wow. So hundreds of tiny crabs swarm out of the water, covering you from head to toe. They are harmless and provide an extra -2 armor. And they remain with you for up to 4 days.
That's actually sick.
But return every full moon.
It's 1d6.
Ooh.
That's very cool.
So you kind of failed, but successfully.
So it's already rolled. Yeah, so you all you watch as Nia just disappears between this covering of tiny crabs, each one no bigger than the nail of your thumbnail.
Wow.
They just like swarm over her.
I'm just looking in the idea. I didn't know you were living bait for crabs. We have food for days now. That's good. Goes well with grog right there. It's a nice crab. We can cook and get in boiling water.
Okay, so meanwhile, as this happens, and you saying that, Helga runs at the boat and hacks at it, and she, as the blade of the axe makes contact with the side of the boat, there's this sudden like blue flash of light, and Helga is thrown backwards and lands sprawling in the water. You take a point of damage from the impact.
Oh, just one. You got
and some figures begin to manifest. We will go back to the other group.
Who hear this? Hopefully.
We're things are all right in this cave. Let's just chill.
You say that girl is screaming in the dark.
We're doing alright over this end of the cave, actually.
That's just Frank as well.
It's Frank screaming, the girl is screaming, yeah.
We're solving the mystery. You guys are dying. We're solving the mystery over this end. We got the right end.
We think.
Get treasure.
So what?
Serious
what
question: do we hear them screaming?
No.
No, they never screamed.
Not at this point. Not at this point. Yeah.
Okay.
Did we go down this way?
Not yet. We looked down that way, but we've not been down yet.
Yeah. You're where you are.
Yeah. Can we head down that way a bit?
Is that tunnel there is the one that goes back to where we were? The top. Let's go down this way. Yeah.
Yep. We'll
Carefully, watching every step that we take.
Looks like it splits again.
Okay. Right. Yeah. So here you can see So down here you can see. Well, you're wading through the water. It's maybe again, it's maybe 2 or 3 feet deep, and you can hear coming from this direction. You can hear the sound of waves, and you can probably see daylight as well, indicating that it is probably one of the
entrance.
one of the entrances.
Yeah.
Shall I check it out, or shall we
Yeah,
carry on?
yeah, we'll check it out. We'll just complete the map section. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, so yeah, you
Until we
can
do
see the
confirm it
water
goes
gets
back out, and then we'll head back.
Yeah, so walking down, the water gets deeper and deeper, and you can see when you step to here, you can see. Well, you can, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, got you. Okay, we'll start heading back to this way then. Oh no, this
That way.
one. This one.
Yeah, that
Which one?
This
one.
one.
That
The
one.
top one was the one that got cramped, wasn't it? That got closed up. Oh,
Okay. Oops, I chose again. Okay. Radio. So that brings you to. So this also brings you here. That's at the side of that rock fall, and you can see there is a body crushed beneath this. Where there's been, part of the ceiling has collapsed at some point in the past. It must have been, it must have been some time ago, because, like I say, the body is just bones.
Is it just one boot?
Yeah, there's only one leg protruding from underneath the rubble, and yeah, so one boot, one rotten leather boot.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth trying to dig them out.
You what? Sorry?
I don't think it's worth trying to dig them out.
Nah, bloody rubbish. Look at it.
Yeah.
It's rotten, that.
So, is that going to be another cave entrance if we head down there?
What's down there then? Yeah.
So, let's see what's
You're going to go that way?
Down yonder.
So,
Bit more?
at the risk of being a control freak, I'll move the tokens for you. So,
Okay, I beg your pardon. Yeah.
No, it's all right. I didn't say I didn't make that clear. Okay, so yeah, so you head round. You can see there's a cut. It goes round the corner, and then it's deeper.
Can we have a search
You get a
round
sense that
before
it's
we go
heading
any
deeper
further?
inland. You can have a search,
Yeah.
Ray. You can have a search. Yes,
Good,
of course you can.
Good shout. We'll see.
Leganda. Do you want a is it
Present.
present?
Yeah, presents.
I don't see shit. You don't see
Sure.
much more.
No.
I can have a roll if you want. I'm much good at it. Like, plus I've got a lantern here, haven't I?
You might do better than us, though.
Yeah, I doubt it.
No.
Come on, this one.
So true. We are literally wandering round.
The blind leading the blind over here, man.
Okay.
We're going to keep going that way, but I think it's time for Helga to die now.
Not quite.
Okay, well, we'll go a little bit more then.
I will give you something. So while although you don't see anything of particular interest, there's no treasure here. There's not even anything. Not even anything. Like I said, nothing of interest. Just these damp cave walls, the stalagmites, the stalactites. But at least this passageway seems to be a little bit clearer than the one further back. But you do notice something. There's less movement. There's less movement in the air here.
Stellar. Right. Okay. So, I guess it could be coming towards.
You can hear the sound. You can hear the sound. The wind. The wind whistling through the tunnels as it blows across the cave mouths and down the tunnels, and you've been able to feel that flow of air, that breeze. But down this way, it's lessened.
Now,
So is the flame in our lantern quite still then?
Yes, I would say so.
I want to know, is that normal for if you're in caves and you get to a bit where it's just going to be a dead end? Because air circulation means it's got two ends. Air goes through it. If you're coming to a bit that's got like a.
In which case, I'm not going to tell you anymore. You can make that assumption.
I don't know much about caves, like.
I know. I get what you're saying, Oliver. What about the smell? Has it gone like stagnant or?
No, not stagnant. No, it's still the same. It still smells. It's that smell of the sea. The smell of maybe a slight smell of rotting salt water and rotting seaweed.
Aye, so I'm not an expert in the physics of how wind and tunnels and caves work, but I think that's...
Go you on. You can give us a what would it be? Again, it's going to be another. Well, no. In fact, I'm not going to tell you more because it's a presence check. So, and I gave you something for it, but there's no point. I'm going to ignore that roll, even though that was really good.
Even though Oliver's worked out, because I understand how wind and the sound works. Yeah, I reckon if we're getting to like a dead end, it would just, the air would be stiller because the wind isn't going through it in a dead end. So I think that's what's coming up. Or it could dip down, or maybe it's going to go down deeper. I don't know. We'll keep going forward for now, carefully.
Okay.
We'll just have Boldsmith forward and see if he falls down a big void, eh? That's what we'll do.
Aye. Well, you are in front.
Yeah.
You wanted it to be your token. You're in front. Aye, keep going.
Ooh.
Okay. Right. So ahead, it suddenly widens out.
Ooh.
And stepping forward, there is a sense that you're stepping into a wider cave, maybe about the same size as where as the one on the opposite side that you didn't actually fully see. So I'm not going to say any more about that. And yeah, the air is again, it's even stiller. Although you can perhaps feel there is airflow going this way and this way.
Aye, so a dead end that way then, but that's probably circulates through to here. Let's go that way just to see if that is the case.
A link to something.
I think it's going to.
Okay, I'm heading this way.
Aye, there we go.
Oh, yeah, so you can see this leads into that stalagmite choked tunnel.
Yeah, okay. Back yonder then, isn't it?
We're that way, about this way?
Aye.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And you come upon a door.
Aye. Boys.
Okay, so now we'll go back to the others.
I feel like we haven't found the treasure.
You've found death and we found the treasure.
Okay. So, like I say, Helga, just there's a splash and the wind is knocked out of you as you're thrown backwards and land heavily in the water. And there's this blue glow, almost like swamp gas for a moment, and it coalesces and kind of flickers across the surface of the stones and the walls and the wood of this boat until this vague humanoid outlines start to form, and then these 3 figures appear.
It could still be nice.
Good luck.
These gaunt, skeletal, ethereal figures in ceremonial garments
It could still be nice.
that look like this.
Oh, they look friendly.
Still be nice.
Yeah, they could be nice, you know?
Andre's parents, isn't it?
Oh. Good luck. Yeah, let's split up. Great idea. Woo! I fucking knew what was going to happen. I knew it. Just surprised it was not my group that got it. I'm loving life.
Now it's time to shoot spirits, Frank.
How are they reacting to it? Like now I'm just aiming with my rifle. What are they doing?
I mean, have they done anything? Huh?
Desecrate this place.
I'm pointing at Helga.
There's a guy called Boldsmith.
And one of these spirits, these ghosts or whatever they are, suddenly like zooms at speed straight towards Helga, stopping just mere inches from your face. And you can make a presence check.
Okay.
Oh, nice roll.
Oh.
Joke's on you, I'm already dead.
Okay, so you kind of, as it comes, what remains of this tattered remains of the flesh on its face just kind of peel back. Its hair flails, and it just screams into your face. And you can almost feel this wind, and you can smell the air out, the decades, centuries of this thing, how ancient it is. But you stand your ground. And this, as it sees you do this, it kind of its face becomes calmer. It's like the light, this baleful light in its eyes fades, and it looks at you almost like a curious look comes across it.
I miss mutant
Oh,
Leah.
my God.
Flesh it.
Might be stabbed suddenly, I don't know.
I mean, just keep up the distraction. We'll get the treasure sorted.
I don't think these guys would even care.
Good luck in the afterlife. See ya.
Hang out with these guys.
These are your new friends. You're gonna be chilling out here for an eternity. Hanging out with the deep ones.
I can't hear the.
Yeah, we can't hear you, Phil, if you're trying to speak.
Okay. I'm into them. Okay.
Oh, it's kind of coming across, but
You're back with
very hard.
the weird
Maybe
the
you might
monster
want
voice.
to.
It's a little bit delayed. It doesn't take the whole message in the first part, or what you say.
Now it's gone.
Having it.
I swear I can hear you through the stream, which is weird.
I can hear delayed parts of it. I think it's the
I'll try it again, and if it doesn't work, I'll just switch back to my normal voice.
levels.
Scary enough, mate. That Yorkshire accent.
Yeah, I think your voice came through on the stream, but without the filter on. Somehow.
I'm just going to check that for a moment, just a second.
Just put a spooky voice on yourself.
Yeah.
Who dares come in my cave for gay sex?
Prison.
Okay. Right, so let's take it. Okay. Let's try again.
I like to think the spirits do this. It's like, anyway.
Yeah,
Hang
hang
on a second. Hang on a second. I've not done this for centuries.
Oh, as a cobweb in my throat.
Trespass upon the realm of Atlanta.
We thought there was treasure here?
What right do you have to take that which is held sacred here?
We have the heart of the sea.
That remains to be seen. We guard the sacred boat in the hunt to defeat Batum Shalwa.
To defeat him?
It doesn't answer.
Okay. Could we help you? Put the spooky voice back on.
You wish to take part in the great hunt. But rid these waters of Hatun Chalwa.
I thought this boat was to honor him.
No. This is a boat of our people. The great hunt must continue. The great fish that haunt these waters must be defeated.
Okay. We will help you defeat that guy. Hatun Chalwa.
Then you may take Borg.
Did he say take the orb?
The pirogue, the boat.
Oh,
The
that's
boat.
right.
Oh, I
Okay.
see. Oh. Cool.
The
where is-
bargain is struck.
with her, right? Not us, right? With her, right?
A curse upon those who do not fill the bargain.
I guess we helped it.
Should probably go tell the others.
And with that, they disappear.
Well, that could have gone worse.
Well, come back. Where is the shark? Where is it? Where did was last seen? Where?
Yeah, I was writing my notes. Helga set her attack. Goes, oh no, wait, now they're friends. They want help to continue it.
Turns out they were friendly.
That did
We're
actually
just
go a
about to
little
like
better.
knock on this massive door.
So, Captain.
Okay, so Nia, you can give me a spirit check. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I'll give you something. So that there is a sense that something has changed here now, and this boat has been bound to Helga.
We boat.
Well, shall we launch it, Captain?
I guess we have to.
I mean, if we don't, those ghosts will kill us, especially you. I mean, we're gonna die anyway, but they will
Yeah.
kill you.
Double dead. Maybe
Double
I'll end
dead,
up
you-
part of the crew. Should we try and sail back to where the others were and see if they're still there?
We can show. Can we move with the boat? Or touch it without? I mean, you know it, Captain. Can we touch the boat now? Or
I don't know. I can try first if you want.
all right, you go. Yeah, since you insist. Go on then. Go on.
I'll try and like
Okay, so
climb up.
yeah, so touching the boat does nothing.
Hop in my curse boat, guys. Let's go.
All right, you then. You're the captain. All aboard. All aboard the cursed boat. Let's go.
Okay.
should probably push it first.
Yeah, I'm going to say we're going to be one of those families that buys a car and the car
Just-
nobody can actually
yeah.
drive, so you're just going to sit in it.
I'm just gonna sit there chilling all day, just playing. Anyone?
Look at me up there with the boat. Look at me.
Don't let Frank steer it if you know what's good for you.
All right, I'll push the boat off the rock then. I'll push
Okay.
it out.
So you push the boat off and it floats. There's a couple of there's probably about 4 sort of paddles, single, not oars, single sort of paddle for paddling it. But yeah, so you push the boat in off this rocky outcrop and into the water. It floats on the water. And I mean, like I said, the water's only a few feet deep, and of course, once you get over here, it becomes eventually become too shallow for the boat as well.
Mm.
All right, so we have to carry it then.
Yeah.
Boat. Yeah, right,
Let's go
then.
find the others that can help us carry.
Yeah, all right, you did.
Okay, so you're just leaving the boat where it is for now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Stay there, I suppose. We'll be back.
Maybe suppose you could
Okay.
summon maybe like spell, like a familiar, whatever is on the fairy tales, like a spirit boat. I don't know.
What are you on about, Frank?
I don't know. I've been drinking too much.
Not every spirit's going to be nice to us.
All right, you did.
Okay.
Frank's unusually lucid today.
He's coming down from too much alcohol.
Yeah, there's too much
Okay,
blood in his
so-
alcohol system.
Yeah. I need grog.
So you step down from this little island and sort of wade back through the water. Heading. What are you doing? I presume you're just going to head in the direction that you know they went. Are you?
Yep.
Okay. Right. So.
We're going to listen out for bickering and follow the noise.
So just put these
Are we getting on
tokens
like best
together.
mates now that we found the treasure without you?
I'm waiting until you divvy it
I'll
up.
move. So yeah, they went that way. So go over here, and right. So the rest of you three, you come upon this stone door. It's about 10 feet wide and stands about 12 feet tall, and the surface of it is covered in glyphs, carved deep into its surface. At the base of the door, sort of near the cut into the ground, clearly man-made, not natural, as it's cut. It's carved smooth, and itself is covered with glyphs. Is a basin, a 6-inch wide basin.
What's in the basin?
We know what the
Nothing.
basin's for. I've got a feeling.
You can give me give us a presence check if you've got anything that if Andrea's got anything academic, like or to do with languages or archaeology or anything you might think that would give you some assistance.
Not academic. He's a. I want to use the words holy man, but he's not holy in the traditional sense.
No.
Spiritual, yeah.
Let's have a look. Where are we, Andre? So features. Simon cast aggressive. Okay. I would. Yeah. You can. So yeah, you can make a presence check. Andre, you can make a presence check. The others can't.
There we go.
Oh wow.
That'll do.
Okay. So it takes some effort. Maybe studying these rooms, like tracing your fingers across them, the entire length of the door and those in the basin. Meanwhile, Helga and the others are slowly making their way eastward to the point. I imagine you get so far east that you can eventually you can hear voices and you can perhaps see the light from their lanterns, and you to the point that the rest of you see them coming in, walking into the tunnel behind, while Andre is looking over this door, tracing his finger over it. And are you reading as you begin to make sense? A lot of it is beyond you. You have no idea, but you begin to make a sense of some of it. And are you reading this out to yourself, or are you going to speak it out loud?
At first, that to myself.
Okay. So this is the little that you are able to decipher.
Also, when Nia comes in, is she still covered in tiny crabs?
Yes.
Oh, we're going to see that.
You summoned
The crab armor.
Crab
Like,
queen.
what witchcraft is this now? Welcome back, Captain.
I imagine
Nia,
Nia, whenever she wants, she can dismiss it as well. But once they're dismissed, they're gone until they decide to return.
Very cool, though. Would you say they're static
Yeah,
once they cling onto it, or they're constantly moving around?
Yeah, they're just constantly swarming around all over. Yeah,
Even better. I love it.
Dave's having a seizure.
What are you saying, Casey?
I was just gonna say I'm gonna keep him. I'm keeping him around.
Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe when Nia speaks, maybe they move aside to allow her to speak, and obviously they probably they stay away from her eyes so she can see as well.
Like a onesie.
That's wild. I love it.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
So you think?
What were you saying, Dave?
No, I know. I was doing my. It's almost like braille, like blind man.
Yeah.
Rubbing of the door and
Would you
the
make these
clips.
runes on this door then, Nia? Can you read these ones?
And when I open my eyes and see Nia with the crabs, I go, yeah. Jesus. But I can make out that it. Well, the words that I can make out so far are only those with the heart of the sea may pass the doors of blood.
And as you say these words, you all feel this sort of static, this charge in the air, and the door begins to thrum with energy. And we shall take a break.
I knew that was...
Nice.
So we shall be back in a few minutes. Bye.
And we're back for part 2 of what should be the final session of Pirateborg Buried in the Bahamas. Yeah. Do the thing.
So as Andre reads verbalizes the what is deciphered upon this door, there is this sort of electricity in the air, and the hole of this wooden door, this stone door, thrums audibly and visibly, thrums with energy.
I bet we have to put a drop of blood in the basin. I bet that's what the basin's for. Watch this. I've got.
Why don't we wait? Let's go and get back the witchy type.
No, I'm just gonna try it. I've got a feeling, and I've got the heart of the sea. Watch this. I'm gonna cut my hand open and splash some blood into the basin, Phil.
Okay, so yeah, you got spill some blood. How much blood you spilling?
Oh, just like enough for that. It's a few drops, not madness.
Yeah, just like a few drops, so less than a hit point's worth.
Oh, aye.
Okay, nothing happens.
Right, what if I do a hit points worth then? Is that different?
Okay,
Oh,
so
no,
you slash, you cut
Cut
deep
deeper
into your
and
hand.
squeeze it.
You cut deep into your hand, yeah, squeeze it out, and the blood pours from your hand. You lose a hit point, and it pools in the stone basin. Nothing happens.
Great.
So you haven't got the heart of the sea.
You need to commit to it, Merryweather. Do it proper.
You try it then. Let's see
No,
if you've
fuck
got,
off.
let's see if you've got.
Let
the
me
heart of the
try.
sea.
Before you all spill blood, we've got some good news and bad news.
Oh yeah, true.
On our travels. Which do you want first?
Well, I mean, I could see the good news. Nia's got crabs, and it's awesome.
Yes, unlimited food supply right here. Unlimited food supply
Why
right
is that
here.
doing that?
They're
Fuck
very
me.
different from the crabs the rest of us have got. What's the bad news, Captain?
The bad news is we might all be cursed.
She is cursed. She is cursed.
Anyone that doesn't kill this guy.
I mean, I
But
thought we were all pretty cursed already. I thought that was quite clear. I don't think that's a problem.
This is true. We got a free ship out of it though, so
Oh?
like a little canoe kind of longboat back there.
In the
But it does
cave?
mean we have to kill.
We got a long. What are we going to do with a longboat, Captain? Where are we going with that?
I
We've got
mean,
a
we
big
can use it to
down
get
there.
back to the ship. Unless you want to swim.
We need to get this treasure first, and it's behind that door.
All right.
What's the
Go
good
back
news,
to
though,
Salt
Captain? Apart from Nia's latest trick, which is fucking cool. What's the good news?
Then we got a boat.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's-
Okay. You know, I dig it. That's okay. Everybody spill like a hit points worth of blood in this thing and see what happens if we all do it.
Isn't the heart of the sea gonna be like an object instead of blood?
I'll try some semen after blood. If blood doesn't work, we'll try semen.
Everybody put a hit point of semen.
All right.
Right, let's get
see.
reload. Rapid fire.
All right. What have we tried so far? What have you guys been trying while we were
Thus the
gone,
game of
or-
Soggy Biscuit was invented.
Would it not be one at a time? See, because then. Oh, Frank, do you want to do next?
Oh,
You do the-
chef.
Blood,
Yes.
blood.
Blood for the blood.
Yeah,
Lord
chef.
Frank.
Chef,
What
let
have
me
you
see
done?
if my pure blood can work out. Let's say, all right, I'm gonna spill, but I'm gonna spend like 3 HP to open it up. Like I do tons of blood.
Oh, wow.
Jesus.
Okay. Like, she just opens up it. So Frank just opens up a
His wrist
vein,
up.
and blood pours into this, filling this basin with blood. Nothing happens.
Ah, helvete.
What happens when you do?
Who is
when you-
We'll have a lie down now.
Down and fucking off.
That's what happens when you follow through with my bad ideas, boys. He's gonna pass out and die in a minute.
Maybe we put like gold or something in it. Someone put some silver in.
That's another
Oh,
idea.
Oh, otherwise you have a piss in it as well, eh? You know. What's the theory here? I mean, I'm not that smart, but what you
Blood for the
doing
blood
now?
god.
is fucking madness.
It's an
Oh.
offering.
What do you consider the heart of the sea?
What's the art of this? What's the art of it?
Well,
the art of the sea.
we're the heart of the
Oh,
sea because we're
drink
sailors,
salt water.
and the
Get some
and
fucking salt and put it in there.
wait, no, listen. We are the heart of the sea because we're sailors, and the blood comes from our hearts. If we
Your fucking poetry, fuck me. Okay.
Look,
Why don't
we
you
could try.
right,
There's a lost eye and there's some salt, and we can try both of those.
salt?
Wait.
Try the fucking salt. Try the salt. That makes more sense to me.
Go on then.
salt for the salt god.
What am I doing?
Go get some salt.
All right.
It's your idea.
Go and lick that. Go and lick that wall. See what happens.
So I'll take my.
no-
where was the salt deposits, Phil?
So there's no salt crust like deposits here. They have to go further back at least to where the water, where some of the water is.
All right, I'll go. All right. What am I going to
I'll
carry?
hold it in
in?
my hand. Lick that. Lick that.
Dirty bastard.
Tell me if that tastes salty.
Yeah, I don't want my special grog, eh?
Special grog.
Yeah, special stuff.
Oh, Frank, you love the special grog.
Oh, I love the special grog.
Captain, am I going to get some salt or not?
Yeah. I
What's
think
that
salt,
code?
maybe
that
salt water.
I
would
still
be
think
good.
we all try the blood because it's the heart of the sea. We're the heart of the sea, and the blood comes from our hearts. I still think it's the thing. Like
We could try it after
Oh,
the thing
oh,
that does damage.
now, you're just gonna start mixing salt and fucking dirt and everything, and just making a fucking pie. Like, let's see what works. No, you need to try just all blood first. Okay.
Yeah,
What?
French blood.
Wait, what
Well,
if?
let's have a debate about what's the heart of the sea. What is the heart of the sea? I would say sea's made of water and it's full of fucking salt. So to my mind, it's the heart of the sea will be the salt. Now that we found some salt in the mine complex, suggests to me that might be a credible solution. Just pour your fucking blood, open your veins, put it in the fucking. That's madness, isn't it? That's mad. Wow, how's that the heart of the sea? What does that mean? I go and get some salt, but how much do I need, and what am I going to get? Has anyone got anything I can carry it in?
You got your grog bottle.
Nia,
Fuck off.
Nia, you should read the runes on the door. The door's covered in runes. Go and see if you can read this shit. You're the rune reader.
I got a satchel. I go and get some salt.
She reads a fine print that says "Don't bleed in."
No blood for the blood god.
Yeah, I'll give a go on the runes.
I'm gonna see what I'm gonna see what
Maybe
Neil comes up with.
presence check then. Bottlesmith's going off to find some salt. With
my cutlass and my satchel. Yeah.
Okay, so the closest place, I guess, will be here, which is where because it's where the salt is where the seawater's evaporated.
Is that territory?
Are you taking a lantern?
Yeah, I was gonna
What else can I see?
Darkness, because you never took a lantern.
Hey?
You're gonna see darkness if you don't take a lantern, mate. You were like, I've got
No,
the cutlass in one hand and something else in another.
I am the light bearer. I am the Lucifer of this little subgroup. I'm the light. I'll get it now.
This is what he gibbers to himself as he walks off.
That's what Bottlesmith is muttering as he wanders off down the passageway. Okay, so you come. So Bottlesmith. So Nia is studying these runes. Bottlesmith wanders off down the corridor, muttering to himself. What are the rest of you doing?
Watching Nia. Standing over her shoulder like...
Well, I will... obviously, Nia heard me say what I said about what I found on the ruins, so obviously that needs to be mentioned. But if she can read the rest of it, I'll try and help. If I can.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And what about Helga and Frank?
Frank will go over to the bubble and put some animal teeth from his pouch into the bubble of sacrifice.
Okay.
Because I'm dingling out the pouch from my jacket and there's like animal teeth in there, and just take some few over and sprinkle it into the
animal
blood
teeth
bubble.
are the heart of the sea, aye.
Yeah, you never know.
See, we're just mixing everything. If somebody might as well take a shit in it, we might as well just mix everything in now at this stage. Like,
I mean, we could try grog as well. Grog can mix in there. We can make a good nice mix of whatever's in there.
Can I try?
So when Frank drops these what is it? You dropping in teeth? Did you say?
Yeah, animal teeth.
Animal teeth. So drops animal teeth in the It seems the surface, the like liquid, the blood seems to agitate for a moment, and then it just drains away from. You don't know how it drains away, but it just all drains away, and everything's gone. Even the teeth are gone, and nothing happens.
No, my teeth! No!
I'm gonna chuck Marcus's talking fucking pebbles in it and see if that does anything.
It does nothing.
I'm gonna grab the pebbles. See what you fucking useless you lot. Fucking no good you. Stick them back in my pocket.
Are you talking to them?
Did you say we saw a lost eye back in the cave?
So that was back in the water. The water you saw lost eye back in the water in the cave where the boat is.
I'm gonna try and get the gem out of it and put that in the bowl.
So you're going all the way back to that cave.
I'll probably wait until Bottlesmith's back so we have a spare lantern.
Okay.
But yeah.
So Bottlesmith, you get to like I say, you get to where there's where seawater is washing into the cave. So what are you doing? There are some sort of small deposits of salt encrusting the cave wall and the stalactites and stalagmites. What are you doing? Are you taking scraping salt from the walls, or are you taking salt water?
I'm taking pristine salt from the wall. I'm filling my satchel. I'm keeping it dry because it don't say nothing about the water. It says about the heart of the sea. So I'm just taking salt, I'll use my cutlass, my satchel. I've got my one. I forgot about my broken leg, haven't I? Split. Well, just remind you, I've got a broken leg with a splint. So with some difficulty, I'm there at the wall, cutting this salt off with my satchel, my one good leg. Like that.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, mechanically, it's just slowing you down. It means you can't run. Okay, so yeah, you gather some salt. I mean, you know, it's hard going. I mean, it's fairly hard, well encrusted on the walls, but it takes some effort
They won't have no
to
sympathy.
gather.
They won't have sympathy, Phil. Don't matter that. Don't matter to them bastards.
So it takes some effort to get a handful.
Yeah. Handful.
Yeah, but I'm saying it takes an effort just to get a handful.
Okay.
If you want to persevere and get more than that, that's up to you.
Yeah, I get some more.
Okay. Okay, so Bottlesmith has been gone for a good 15, 20 minutes.
Been the best 15, 20 minutes of my life so far.
It is awfully nice quiet here for some reason. Just close my eyes and just dream of all the treasure.
Don't close your eyes because you'll die. You're bleeding out, mate. Stand up, Frank. Stand up. Hold that wound closed. You're going to bleed out and die if you're not careful, mate.
I swear I saw the golden when I closed my eyes.
Did you see the light, Frank? I think you were fucking nearly there. Like, stay with us, Frank. Stay with us. Remember, he turns into a zombie if he dies. Be careful, guys.
Oh, yeah, true.
Stay awake, Frank.
True.
So, Nia, you can give us a spirit... a presence check. I believe.
With help? Is that not...
Yeah, oh
my gosh. Okay, can I use a... Can I use a thing a devil's luck to get rid of that?
You can, you can. You can re-roll, spend devil's luck and re-roll it.
Unlucky.
Yeah, but Andre's helping you, so it will lower the DR, so it'll be a DR of 10 rather than 12.
Still bad.
9.
So
Unlucky.
close.
Just one of.
Okay. So no, you're not able to discover anything more than what Andre already has.
Can I check this door for any weaknesses or like lifting it or pushing it or
Handle.
I mean, what do you want to do? You want to try it? You are looking for things, or do you want to physically try and move it?
Didn't
Try
have a
lifting it.
handle, did it?
from the bottom and try and if it's like a sliding door, I'll try and lift it.
Okay, give us a strength test then.
Anyone want to help?
I'll try and help him.
Yeah, I help as well, yeah.
Okay.
You can do it. Put your back into it. No, you can't do it.
Okay. So no, even with assistance, it maybe feels like it moves a little bit, but no, you can't shift it.
Wait, let me try something. I'm going to Nia and I just grab one crab out and I'm going to try to dissect the crab alive and take out the heart of the crab and put it into the bottle.
Oh,
It's like
okay.
big, isn't it?
We really are just trying everything now, eh?
And that was Frank coming up with that. That's brilliant.
Yeah, I can be stupid. Well,
Yeah, I mean, it's a tiny crab. So
Why
it's
shoot it,
probably...
Frank? Shoot the door. It seems to work with everything else.
Give us an agility test. It's a tiny crab. So I guess it's going to have a DR of 16 to just remove the heart of a tiny.
Oh, look at that!
Okay.
Drunk smart.
It's like a brain surgeon, this guy.
I'm a functional alcoholic, right? All right, you didn't.
Oh, right.
Okay, so maybe
not
like
right
prise
back
it,
in
getting a knife with your knife, you like prise it apart and pick through its like tiny little entrails, and with the point of the knife you remove this tiny what you presume must be the heart of this crab's tiny little crab's heart, and drop it into the basin.
Why didn't you just
Right.
put the whole crab in?
Yeah.
No, it might be the heart of the sea. Like, this is a sea creature. Heart of the sea, right?
And the door shudders and slides open.
Frank, no way!
Oh, I don't know if it was going to work.
An
I
actual
was just
heart,
fucking
done it?
joking
An
right
actual
there.
heart?
Just as
legend.
Bottlesmith comes walking back round the corner with I think it's just
What the fuck?
Kid out.
I'm done, Frank.
How about tiny crab surgery? What's the solution?
Well, crabs from the sea, half from the sea. Well, no. All right.
I'll tell you what, mate. Come
You
in,
are,
mate.
you are fucking full of
I'm giving
surprises,
you
you,
my
eh?
grog for that. That's
Give me some
fucking
grog now, yeah.
Oh, fair. Oh, thank you, mate. I'm chugging it down.
Oh, what is this? Is this some proper grog or some of your special grog?
It was kind of wild.
It don't matter, does it? Frank likes it,
Well,
doesn't he?
it does.
Okay, it's regular grog.
Regular grog. Okay, thank you.
Oh, I haven't been drinking grog since breakfast. Oh, that felt good.
Okay, so as Frank chugs,
Genius, Frank.
this celebratory grog down, you can, like I said, this stone door just slides to one side to the left, disappearing into the wall, almost seamlessly, but you can barely tell where it's hidden in the wall, and beyond it is a corridor that is cut from out of the stone. The floor laid with huge stone flags, and the walls lined with glyphs and pictograms.
I think we need to interpret.
So I'm going to drag the so I have the international door on this. So I'm just going to drag the token through the door just so you can see. It doesn't necessarily mean that you are through the door, but just so you can see what is what.
My mind is absolutely blown by Frank the Tank. I can't believe that shit.
Wild. I thought we'd have to like slay it.
Who thought taking the heart of a tiny crab? And it's madness. Isn't
I mean, I figure now that any heart would have done. We could have killed you and used your heart and it would have worked. But you survived today because Frank is a genius.
I think it's a brilliant call by Frank. Brilliant call.
Like, Frank is surprised by himself right now, not to be honest.
Frank the think tank.
Remind me after, and I'll explain the logic behind it.
The brain of the sea. We're going to call him from now on. The brain of the sea.
The brain of the sea.
Is it because he had
Captain Frank? To be honest,
I'm not going to explain it now. I'll explain it later.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can see this corridor runs off ahead of you. Maybe probably just beyond the light of your lanterns. But you can hear the sound of dripping water, not just dripping water, but the sound of water dripping into water.
Nia's gonna just advance into she's going through the door.
Okay.
This is it. It's treasure time, boys.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm following.
Okay, so Nia, as you advance down this hallway, you can see ahead of you the corridor comes to an end, but then to your left, some warm stone steps go upwards, steeply upwards to your left. To your right is where you can hear this echoing sound of water splashing as it drips, as water drips into water, and there's this cold. You can feel this cold air coming through this arched doorway on your right-hand side. And I guess we'll move everybody else up as well. Unless anybody's hanging back.
The wall.
Sorry?
With the runes.
Sorry? Yeah, so all the walls are covered in runes and pictograms that are similar. They depict scenes similar to similar to those on the on that dugout canoe, but also there are images of people worshipping this seven-headed deity.
A1.
Seven-headed, you say?
Seven-headed.
Has it got fish heads?
Oh,
Fish heads.
it's the fish
No,
god Tiamat.
no. There's all
Fishy
all look like all look like it's all animal heads.
Different animals.
Yeah.
Like a cute bunny rabbit and a guinea pig and a hamster and or like a lion
It's
and a tiger and a dragon.
it's too abstract to make out. It's too abstract to be able to make it out. You can, if you want to
Kittens.
spend some time
Kittens and puppies.
looking, studying it, you can make a presence check if you
Definitely
want to spend some
interested.
time studying.
Yeah.
But before you make that roll,
Too late.
So we'll hold that roll. That obviously that's going to take some time. So if anybody wants to do that, that's fine. But what does everybody else want to do?
I'm following Frank.
I'm just going to where Neo is and just try to listen. I've noticed on the sound of the sea or water down there, but I'm trying to listen for more than that, maybe.
Just 1 second. Say that again, Frank.
So Franco's souvenir is like between the staircases. I'm trying to listen closely to anything other than water, if there's anything. I can
Okay.
listen.
Right, let's get some more tokens out, shall we? Where's Frank? So Frank's going to there. Well, might as well get everybody there, I think. So Jamie's token. He's looking at the wall. We've got Helga's token out already. Now we've got Bottlesmith's token. I think that's everybody's. Good question. What is yours?
Just
What
looking
is-
for tokens, I think.
Where's the
Beneath the
captain?
tokens.
Where's the captain and where's...
There you go.
Oh, they're hiding under each other.
There's no Andre
that
there.
bloody-
There's no Andre.
Andre.
Where's
Oh, right,
Andre?
yeah, Andrew. There he is.
Special one.
Yes, yeah, fucking
Awesome.
special one. Definitely. Like special bus.
Frank, let me move you because this line starting things a bit weird on this. You've got no torch, have you? You've got no
Yeah, I
light.
don't
So
see any- yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
so you can.
I'm with Frank with the torch.
Okay. Right. These line of sight things on these are what trying to do the line of sight on these walls a bit. So you can see to your right on this side. You can see through this arched doorway. You can see this stone plinth that goes maybe about 10 feet into this room, and then the room is just full of water. Below the level, a few feet below the level, the level of this plinth this room is flooded. In this direction, there are some steep, heavily worn stone steps that ascend, like I said, really steep. They ascend into it. You can see they ascend into maybe a room. It looks like a room, but you can't see up into it because they're tall and they're steep.
All right.
What's Nia and Helga and Andre doing?
He's gonna turn to Helga. Captain, which way shall we go? Up the stairs or in this room?
You guys sense anything spiritual? Like anything dangerous or?
I'm sort of just praying in my own little world and whispering to myself and not enjoying the vibe in this place, but committed.
Okay.
I am committed, so...
Sorry, what was Helga saying?
I was gonna ask the two spiritual characters if they can sense anything.
Okay, so yeah, you can both. I guess Andre and Nia can make a spirit check. 16 from Andre. 14 from Oh, right. So there is great power here. Power all around you.
Is that
And
any-
Andre, you sense this is ancient power.
Okay. I will relay that to there is something beyond us, before us, here. We very disturbingly, we shouldn't be here. We shouldn't be here.
That's where all the best treasure is usually.
Hmm.
I mean,
You
we
have to
didn't
be able
wanna-
to leave with the treasure.
You got to seen what we've all been through to get here. Like, we might as well. If we die, it's fine. We should already be dead by now anyway. We might as well risk it for the biscuit at this point.
touched a dangerous boat and now we got a boat. Shall we go upstairs?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, heads for the
I'm
stairs.
still looking at the picture of the seven-headed monster. I want to know what different
Okay,
animals
so
it is.
Nia's heading for the stairs. What's everybody else doing?
I want to know what the animals are. What animals is it?
Yeah. Still studying that. So Helga's following Nia. What's Andre doing?
A touch.
You're on mute, Dave.
You muted, Dave.
Muted?
There we go.
Back
Yeah,
now.
there we go.
Yeah,
There we go.
there you go.
Oh, sorry. I'll stick with Nia and Helga because Nia seems to be the closest thing I've got to a spiritual
Okay.
ally.
So, there's people are moving away from you, Jamie's forcing you to you're either going to have to move further along the corridor to stay in the light so you can continue studying these things,
yeah.
or get a source of light.
I'm going to say, so somebody with a light, stop a minute. I'm trying to study this. Just give me a minute with this picture. Please, someone with a light.
You do have a lantern in your equipment, actually.
Aye, but somebody else has got it. We've only got 2 lanterns.
Oh,
between us
all
now
right.
here.
Okay.
Is Nero Bottlesmith helping?
I am Frank's halo. I'm making Saint Frank by virtue of the lantern and what's hanging over his head.
Hallelujah.
Over his puzzle, isn't he? He might appear like a drunken fool, but I'm telling you, he's blessed. I'm with Frank.
Me smile with my broken teeth.
Neil, step back a bit and hold the lantern up for Jamie.
Thank you, Nia. Appreciate it.
Okay.
I really want to know.
Okay. So as you the three of you pausing at the bottom of the stairs, and while Nia retreats, holding a lantern up, so Jamie Mockingbird can continue to study these pictograms. What is Frank and Bottlesmith doing?
If the others are
Seeing
going,
what Frank's doing.
So the others are just stood just a little bit behind you,
all right.
waiting while Jamie is studying this thing. You can see this, like I say, in front of you is this room. This almost, like I said, this wooden, this stone plinth rather, that extends out over this water-filled room.
All right. I'm gonna go to the end of this little plateau, and I hope Ballsmith is with me. Ballsmith, give us a good shine down
Yes,
top
sir.
of the water.
No problem, sir. No problem.
Very good. Very
Okay.
good.
Okay, so you are stood on the end of this stone platform that extends out over this water. This water is not salt water. This is fresh water,
Oh.
and it is stagnant and murky. Covering the wall opposite, you can just make out with the from the light from Bottlesmith's lantern. The wall opposite where you stood is covered in Masoan glyphs.
Oh. Neo and Andre, there are some glyphs on the other side. Here's some Masovan glyphs, I think that you called it. Andre? Yeah.
Sorry.
Are you alive over there?
Sorry, one sec, guys. My audio's gone all. Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Right, sorry. My audio went all skew if them.
Ghosts in the
It's a
machine.
sign.
Say it again, Frank. Sorry.
Yeah.
Frank, sorry. Frank, say again.
Oh, there you are. Yeah, Andrew and Nia, come over here. There's some glyphs on this room on the side of this little chamber.
I'll hope. Yeah, I'll move in slowly, very slowly now, because I'm getting all panicky about this
Okay.
presence. What is it, Frank? What are we looking at?
You can. I just about see by the end of the light on the other side, on the opposite side, over there. Do you see those glyphs?
Are they the same glyphs as we've seen already, or are they different?
So there's, like I say, it's more glyphs and pictograms. Obviously there's some of them are familiar because it's obviously it's like a kind of it's a language. So, but it appears to be, at the first glance, it appears to be telling another part of a story or a different story or something like that. But you could attempt to decipher them if you wish. It will take some time to do so, of course.
I will try. I will try. Yes.
Okay. What is Frank and Bottlesmith doing while that's happening?
Well, we need to keep life for him, so I'm just going to peer in the water, looking down the water if there's anything in the water.
Okay. How about Bottlesmith?
I'm with Frank and with Andre. I'm the light in here, throwing the light on the walls, and looking at guard after Frank.
Radio. So Frank, you can give me a presence check. What is Helga and Nia doing? Mockingbird is still studying these glyphs.
Franco.
Wait with them.
What is that?
There's no in between with Frank. It's either
No. His dice has only got two sides.
Can I, Frank? Can I spend a devil's luck to help that roll again?
Now, normally you can, but with this play count, with the high play count, you cannot spend it on other people.
I can do it. I have two. I will use my devil's luck. I will do it. I'm not going to disturb the water by accident.
His D20's only got a 1 and a 20 on it. It's only got the two sides there.
There we go. Look at that.
Okay.
Very nearly another one.
So like I said, what about Helga and Nia? I mean, like I said, Jamie Mockingbird is still studying these runes. He's almost finished. Yeah, Nia's lighting. You can, I suppose, maybe. Yeah. Why not? So yeah, if you're with your assistance, it perhaps speeds this along. So you see there. So this place is a sacred place, a place of worship. It relates to a elder god. Something by the name that you think is called Zaitu Lanka. And this, when you hear this, when Nia and Helga hear this, this is the name spoken by those spirits in the cave with the boat.
Is this the guy we're supposed to kill?
So the seven-headed monster is Zaitu.
No. They said this was this was
it was a great.
This was. Yeah, this Zaitu Lanka, where they said this was like a sanctuary or something of Zaitu Lanka.
Yeah, so this Zaitu Lanka is the elder god. Takfala, or whatever his name is the giant fish.
Yes.
And the great hunt is about these people hunting that giant fish.
Yes.
Right, okay. So this is a temple of worship for the seven-headed god Zaitu Lanka.
No, the seven-headed god isn't... This seven-headed thing isn't a god. The seven-headed thing is... it's referred to as the Sentinel of Tai Tu Lanka, called Teto Tonton, or Tet Tonton.
We have this written down.
Yeah.
It's like reading a fantasy novel.
Yeah, it is called Teton.
These names
Sentinel.
sound like very like Tlatelolco, like in like what's the Aztec, like those kinds of words.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then,
yeah.
oh my god, right.
So
then, so the last word, that's the god.
It would seem to be the case, yeah.
Okay. And then what was the fish, the other one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Halababib or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Hatun Chalwa.
Beetlejuice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Beetlejuice.
Hatun Chalwa, yeah. That is the great fish.
The great hunt, the fish that they hunt on the Great Hunt.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we were asked to kill the fish for the god. Yeah.
Well, you weren't. You were. So they. You. I mean, you can assume that if you wish. You were told that you were gifted. You were gifted the boat on the condition that you use it to hunt and kill Hatun Chalwa.
Okay. I'm just checking because the voice changer was difficult. Fish.
Yeah. So, Andre, you can give us a presence check if you didn't already, and Frank. Sorry.
I think I did.
23.
Yeah. Because I re-rolled
Oh,
it.
okay. Cool. Right. Cool. So Frank will do you first then, because obviously that's quicker. It's easier to look into water.
That's
a spirit check I did, sorry.
No, I see it. It's there, but it's there. Presence 23. I can see it.
I would share that information with Nia, by the way. Who's...
Oh, that's Frank. Sorry, yeah.
Even with Marcus dead, he still gets you confused.
So yeah, I need a presence check from Andre for deciphering these things.
He also got 20.
So yeah, but like I say, Frank. That takes some time. It's much quicker to look into some water. So Frank, you kind of lay down, peer into this water. You can't see; it's really murky, and so you lay down and peer, like sort of leaning over the edge. Your face almost touching the water. Bottlesmith maybe, sort of nervously grabbing hold of you. And you can, although this is dark in here, and with Bottlesmith leaning over, maybe the light from lantern sort of penetrates the murky depths of this water. But you can just make out there is something down there, about 30 feet down below the surface.
There is something down there. I see something. I can't make out what it is, though, but there is something down there.
Is it alive?
Is it moving?
No, it's like a big shape, oblong shape.
Oblong shape, all right. Something like oblong shape-esque down there.
Maybe about 10 feet long and a few feet wide. But it's clearly not a natural, not a natural like formation.
All right. Yes, it is big. It's like a 10-foot oblong-esque shape down there.
I wonder if we've got anyone in the party what's good at diving into bodies of water.
Who's going to dive in and go and have a look?
I do it again, I guess. Like the... Oh, my dice.
I tell you what, just to break for the game for a minute, Frank's turning into John McClane. He really is. He is absolutely
John Wick.
Killing it, man. I'm sorry.
Okay. So what's you three doing out in the corridor? What JB Mockingbird, Helga, and Nia doing?
I'm telling Nia about what I've learned. About Tlatelolco and his Sentinel Totalapopo.
We've already exchanged info as well, based on what we learned about the boat. About
Yeah.
Bob.
Oh, so so Hubba Bubba is the name of the giant fish, and we're not in Kansas anymore. Toto is the name of the sentinel for the god Krakataka. Right. Okay.
While we're discussing this,
Got it.
can we catch up with these other guys?
Yeah, talking.
Yeah,
and
you
walking.
can. I mean, they're literally just like they're only like 10, 15 feet from where you you and
Yeah, just in that
Elder
other
stood.
room.
Talking and walking.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. We're just like.
No, it just went dark for me. Fell. Everyone just went, oh, it's back. Oh, it was scary. You all disappeared.
Like being left alone in the supermarket.
It's getting scary at this point, like.
So there was one more thing. So this Tetonton is some kind of is like the sentinel. Is some kind of guardian.
Of Zithulanka. Big bad.
Oh, as Frank, so I guess you go into just as Frank like jumps into the water. I guess.
Yeah, like I give
Is
them
that
one
what's up?
first. Yeah, I give them one,
Yeah.
one of the others, and I take off the bind, so I have binded knife with me, so I like a bind still with me. So, and then I jump in the water. You know, yeah, like you know, yeah, fine, let's do it. Yeah, from a pirate, yeah.
Okay, and there's this loud splash as Frank just jumps off the edge of this stone platform into the murky depths and disappears from sight. So what's somebody else doing while Frank dives off into the water?
I'm praying for him.
I'm writing in my notes. I can't believe what I'm writing. Frank
What
just dives in.
as
There's a
Frank
big,
does
massive
this.
thing in there. I'm gonna dive in and see what it is. There's only one Frank the Tank Lie. Like, I love him. He's a hero.
Okay.
I am just admiring the heroics of Frank at this point. Actually, I'm like, fucking hell, he's keen.
He's the alcoholic that makes him do it. He is too stupid to know.
And you can pay him in grog. He's just.
Or you can pay
And
him
he
for it.
disappears. He disappears beneath the surface.
Hopefully, won't
Pretty
turn
sure I
around.
got. Pretty sure I dived in for one of the eye things
Shouldn't
last
we
time
have
and he
tied a
got
rope
9.
to him first?
I did that.
No, you might have thought about doing that, but nobody did do.
Something grabs the
I'm
rope and
actually
he's already
going-
in the water.
Just as he
He's
goes,
gone.
disappears, I'm like, oh, maybe we should have
He's just holding
tied
a rope.
something
Tied a
to
rope to
him
him,
or
aye.
something.
So I'm going to give you a small amount of light for Frank because there's light coming down from above, so that helps. And that's probably brighter than it actually is. But yeah, so you swim down and you can see this thing. It's like it kind of looks like a dark shape in the that you can see before you, and as you swim closer, you can see a stone sarcophagus.
Oh. Is there the symbols on it?
It is covered in more of these glyphs and pictograms.
Oh. Sarcophagus. Hmm. I open it. I cannot try to push it open if I can.
Okay, give me a toughness check. Partly to like try and open it, but partly to be able to hold your breath long enough to be able to do it.
Okie dokie. 16.
Oh wow! Boom.
Must have
Okay, so
done
you're kind of like heaving, you're like you're holding your breath, like your lungs are burning as you heave at this lid. As you're pushing this lid, pushing the lid start to move, and there's like bubbles of air suddenly like burst up as the cracks open, and on the back up on the surface you see all these bubbles break the surface, and there's this sort of fetid, moldy smell. And Frank, you're pushing this lid off. You can see some of the pictograms. You can't make any sense of the glyphs, of course, but the pictogram on these pictograms, you see a bird-headed warrior with a club fighting this tentacled monster, this huge monstrosity. and as you push the lid off, and it kind of slowly falls off to one side, revealing a bird-masked mummy inside the sarcophagus.
Oh. Okay.
Clasped in its hands is a golden and bejeweled scepter.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm gonna take that. And I'm gonna as well take the mask and put it on me and just go up to the surface and scare them a little bit. Like, yeah, just the head comes up with the surface, head bird
Okay,
mask.
what are you taking first, the mask or the scepter?
I take the scepter. It looks more shiny. You take the scepter.
Okay, so you grab the scepter. You have to kind of pull on it. As you pull on it, maybe one of the hands comes away. You know, it's brittle, mummified. It breaks away as you pull the scepter. And as you do, there's almost like a phosphorescent glow around the corpse, and then there's a translucent spirit in the same guise of the body that's lying in the sarcophagus rises up. In its hands is a ghost image of this scepter, and soundlessly it screams at you and attacks you. This ghost of this mummy.
Oh shit! All right.
We're all at the top, like, it's probably fine.
It'll be fine.
Going on down there.
Right, Simmer.
It's all right, yeah.
He's all right. He's Frank. He's all right.
It'll be fine.
Fine.
Just tell him there's some grog when he gets back up. It'll be fine.
Which kind of looks a little bit like this, not exactly like this, but a little bit like this.
Oh,
It's got like if you imagine it's got a bird mask on, it's got a scepter instead of a sword.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Rip Frank.
All right.
So I need to do that, and I need to roll an initiative, and the enemies go first. So if you would do me the honor of targeting this ghost, and then press defend.
Go on, Frank. Go on, Frank.
Come on.
Don't say
You're
that.
underwater.
Oh no.
It's easy peasy for you, mate.
Oh my god.
Oh dear. So click on the roll damage button.
Roll damage button. Please don't be. What's going on here then? Going on
His
here.
armor on still.
Oh, my armor resisted. Very good.
Okay. Okay.
Is that right? 1d2 for damage.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yes, you take it swings at you with this ethereal version of this scepter, and you manage to swim. You manage to swim back. Or maybe it just catches you, but yeah, somehow your armor protects you from it. Okay, so you can attack this if you wish. The DR is 14 due to its ghostly nature.
Pretty sure you can take it, Frank.
Yeah, that's Frank. It's like you want to go away? Take your own medicine. I'm using the club on him.
Instantly drowned when they start speaking underwater.
Oh yeah, like a monologue to myself inside, like.
Yeah, you maybe see some more bubbles break the surface.
So yeah, I want to use the club on him if I can have the stats or the weapon.
We're going to use oh right, okay. So it's basically just club it, just 1d6 damage.
Okay, let's see. But I need to do attack first to see if I hit it first. So
yeah,
I'll just use the bind it for the time.
Hold on. Let me give you a club.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Club. Yeah, there we go. Have a club. Same thing. There you go. So if you where's it? Heavy club. I'll equip it for you, and then it should be on your combat tab, and then you'll be able to use it.
All right.
So you can click on the attack button on your combat tab.
Let's go. And 14, you said?
You what, sorry?
14 on the DR.
Come on, Frank.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Frank, you can take a ghost underwater, mate. You can do anything, eh? Anything.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Boom. Okay, you swing, and you see, although it passes through it, you feel there's some resistance, and some of its some of its form is ripped and torn away. I guess Ballsmith, you can give me a presence check.
No bloody. What an anticlimax this is going to be.
Oh, Frank the Tank.
Yeah, everything's fine.
Denouement.
Oh, that's me. I
Okay,
think.
so PCs go first. So,
Ooh.
Frank, you get to go first.
All right, I will swing it again. Once again, you're just going to bob this out. You got to be.
And more bubbles break the surface.
Yes, go on, Frank.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not too good.
He's got no armor though, mate. You're doing him.
That's true, yeah. That's true, yeah.
Mash it up.
Okay.
I wish I knew. I wish I could see it going on because I would just dive in and jump in at this and dive like join in at this point. Fuck it, let's go. If Frank can do it, we can do it. But we don't see this. We don't even see this happening. We're just like,
No.
wonder what he's found down there, guys. He's been away
Is he
a wee
okay
while,
down there?
eh?
Yeah.
It's a shame we didn't have a
been a
rope
week
tied to him.
too.
We just
What's
pull him
going
back
on
up,
there?
eh?
Give us a defend roll then.
Defend
Go on,
roll.
Frank.
Yeah,
You've got this.
thing underwater, and we'd be like, "So you did,
Yeah.
Frank."
I believe in you, Frank. Believe in you, Frank.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yay!
Nice to dodge out of the way. Okay, so yeah, so initiative again.
Ooh, me again.
Yeah, you go first again.
Let's go.
Or Frank. Oh,
I can't.
okay.
Oh, that was unlucky.
Oh, it's a miss this time.
And then
You swing, obviously the water being underwater, it slows your swing, and this ghost easily evades you, and it's gonna make a defend roll.
Okay, let's go.
That was just one miss, Frank. You've got this. You've got this. I believe in
I
you.
got this. Oh, yes, one away. Yes, one away.
It's hit this time.
Let's see. Oh, I don't know if that's my defend or not. Oh, it doesn't matter.
Damage just to 1d2.
Yeah, I'm a little bit confused. Why is this still low damage? Shouldn't it be? I don't know.
Don't complain. Just fucking keep. You've got this, Frank. You've got this.
All right, no, it's all right. I know where it is. Yeah. Yeah.
This is phase one.
Okay.
Face one on there.
So you take no damage.
Okay.
Although you feel this like intense cold as this thing sort of like it clips you, it brushes up against your armor. Okay, so it's initiative again.
Come on.
And Frank, you get to go get first again.
Come on,
Okay.
Frankie. Come on.
Oh boy. If I get a success, I'm gonna use.
Come
something.
on.
Yes. Okay, I use Devil Slug to do maximum damage.
Go on.
Okay. Maximum damage is D6.
Yes.
Okay, so you do. This is.
Does he get
Right,
plus 2
and
from his
shit.
strength? Do you get plus 2? Because you get plus 2 on the roll. Do you get plus 2 on damage?
Let's see. I'm just going to roll it and see where it's. I can't remember if it.
No, it doesn't.
No, it's just no. Okay, so you swing at this thing, tearing into it with a scepter, and it almost completely dissipates, but it's still, some of it still remains, and it surges forward through the water, unaffected by the water itself. So you can make a defend roll.
One more, Frank.
Okay.
You've got this.
Oh boy.
Come on.
Ooh.
Wow. Okay.
I sucked against a parrot, but against a mummy, I'm doing good.
Oh, it goes first this time. Enemies go first, so another defend roll.
Come on, Frank.
If I get to the
You've got
water,
this. You've got this.
Oh no!
No.
Roll damage. You take double damage, and your armor reduced by 1 tier.
Oh no, I don't have armor anymore.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so you take 1 point of damage.
Oh, my
Okay.
damage, yes.
Well, 1 point
Make a
each.
toughness check
Toughness,
as you
yeah.
feel this intense, freezing cold as it strikes you.
Ah!
Oh no!
I
What is wrong with
jinxed
your
it.
dice?
You feel intense cold through your body, and your entire body is frozen solid. You cannot move or take any actions, and you take D2 damage automatically at the start of your turn, and then you must test again to break out break free from this frost.
Does he float? Oh,
We can't see this, by the way. We just go.
No.
He was winning as well. He just about had it, Frank.
crispiness on the stuff.
The bubbles
Okay.
have stopped coming up.
I know what freshwater now.
The rounds are only a few seconds as well, so it's not been down there a massive amount of time. Maybe a couple of minutes.
Couple of minutes was a long time to be underwater, to be fair.
Yeah, but role-playing games, you have stupid amount. You can hold your breath for a stupid amount of time, can't you? It's like for like. But anyway, okay, so you take 2 points of D2 damage.
T2 damage.
Fuck.
One. Let's see. 1d2 damage.
Okay, so you take 2 points of damage, and you need to make a toughness check against a DR of 14.
On Frank.
Yeah.
Okay, so you managed to break free. Okay, so that's your action though. So you need to make a defend roll now.
Don't freeze me again, you son of a bitch. Ah.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, you want to.
You're going to do this, mate. You're going to do it.
Oh, fuck.
Enemies go first.
Defend. I don't have any armor either anymore. Oh, no. Oh,
That's
yes,
12.
yes, I do.
Oh, that's enough. Just enough.
Oh. I attack
And
you.
so you can make attack. Yeah,
It's
you can
in
attack.
Come on. Yeah.
Roll for damage.
6.
You slash it, and as you swing upwards, it tears it apart, and there's a sort of the water in front of you sort of freezes and freezes into ice for a moment, and then shatters as and this kind of greenish blue light dissipates throughout the water, and this thing is gone. And suddenly Frank bursts, almost like a rocket, bursts up out through the surface of the water.
How's your swim, Frankie?
What the fuck were you on?
You alright, fella?
Yep.
I fought a zombie. Oh, mummy, whatever.
Here, have a slug, mate.
What's
Come
that?
slug at it.
What's that you're holding? I'll grab that thing that he's holding, that golden scepter. What's this?
No, I'll hold on to it while you grab me off. Lift me up, I'll hold on to it. It's mine. It's mine.
You found the treasure?
I think it's the treasure.
Is that the treasure?
It's a
I
big
have no
thing
idea.
made of gold covered in jewels. That's fucking treasure, surely.
Is there anything else down there? Why was you down there?
I found a big coffin. There's a sarcophagus down there. Was a mummy could attack him when I took it.
Do we see the bits of the mummy floating up?
No, there's nothing. No, because it was a ghost. Just dissipated, just gone. Oh, the mummy that was in the coffin. Sorry,
The actual corpse, yeah.
Let's see. Do we?
It's a
50-50.
It's a 1,000-year-old corpse come floating up.
The body slowly bobs to the surface. This desiccated, dried corpse.
Dare you to eat a bit.
It was some strange symbols, and apparently whoever had this was fighting against some multi-headed monster, whatever.
Symbols on the coffin or on the
on the sarcophagus. Yeah, there's apparently the warrior, the mummy that you can see were fighting against this multi-headed monster.
And you've killed, or you were.
I killed the mummy. I killed his spirit. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead, I say.
So he's the one that was fighting against the god that we've got to fight against, or are we?
No,
I'm not looking. I'm not looking at you.
And see if I can decipher these glyphs.
This temple is it's the tomb to commemorate this great warrior that fought the evil god, and he's just stole from the great warrior.
Now that
killed
this
his fucking ghost.
this glyph, this sarcophagus that Frank's just gone down to was covered in glyphs, and he's killed whatever was down there. I'll go down quickly and see if I can make a heads or tails of the glyphs.
Okay, what's somebody else doing?
I need some. I'm wounded. I have frostbites on me. Don't you see the frostbite? I was frozen for a
I've
second.
got a healing kit. I'll give Frank some grog and some love.
Oh, thank you, mate. Oh, that's nice, Robin. I thank you.
I'll rub his feet. I'll give him some love as well.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, there you go, big fella. You're
yeah.
a hero. You're a hero. Enjoy, mate.
Medical kit. What medical kit does? Stops bleeding. Right. So heal. Stops bleeding. Infection. Heals DC.
Yeah.
Right.
Frank, do you want to roll your own d6? Because I'm crap at rolling dice.
How you see my
I bet it's a 1
I'll
or
roll
a
it
6.
for you.
Yeah, you drink grog.
Okay. That's got no. It's got no more uses, so that's gone. The medical kit's gone.
Oh, thank you. I feel much better.
54 plus pleasant uses.
Yeah. But you say if it's got multiple uses, you have multiple versions of it. There's only one of it.
If I was on my own grog company, or grog brewery, you could be my vice manager. That's what certain.
I can brew grog, Frank. When we get out of here, get some money, we'll open up a grog factory.
Oh yes, we're gonna have the best brewery in the Caribbean. That's for certain.
I've got some special treatments for the grog as well. I'll let you into some secret later on.
Oh, excellent.
So while Bottlesmith and Frank are having this discussion, what's Nia doing?
He just walks up to the water, I guess, and she's just looking around the room a little bit, waiting for people to be ready to go up the stairs.
Okay, so you through here you can see the opposite wall is covered with these pictograms and glyphs. You can attempt to decipher them if you wish. It will take some time, of course.
Sure. I'm waiting around. Might as well.
Okay, you can give us a presence check, of course. Oh.
I know nothing.
No. You do. So you can't fully get the full. Don't get the full understanding of it. It seems to. It seems like to list the history of like a dynasty of rulers spanning 1,000 years or more, and then something happened that brought the kingdom this dynasty just stops, but you can't make sense of the details to see what was the cause of that. So Frank, you swim down into this murky depth, and you can see, you see this lid, and the pictograms covering this lid that shows a bird-headed warrior with a club fighting a tentacled monstrosity.
Andre.
Andre, sorry. So you swim down, you see the lid of the sarcophagus with these pictograms that shows a bird-headed warrior with a club that matches the one that you've seen Frank with, fighting a tentacled monstrosity. It does not resemble anything on the things on the pictograms in the corridor or anything you've seen before.
So this is unique.
Yeah. And there's no glyphs. This is just pictograms. So there's nothing else to decipher from it.
Okay. Back to the surface.
Okay. Right. So yeah, Andre appears at the surface and clambers back out of the water.
So I want to relay that message as well. That there's on the sarcophagus. There's no glyphs, but there's that image of. Was it a battle? Was it a battle?
Yeah, I guess a fight between this bird-masked warrior and this tentacled monstrosity.
Oh, so whatever is going on. Whatever was in that sarcophagus had something to do with the battle or something that may be coming down the line. I don't know. Frank fought a ghost and said he beat it. I don't know, but
You questioning me?
a man that drinks grog for a living? No, definitely not. Take your word.
A single tear runs down Frank's cheek.
I just get his fever.
I believe everything Frank says. Frank's a hero.
Yeah, the Portuguese don't understand Frank's very British genius.
We didn't see the battle, so it's like
So bubbles.
Frank came and said this. We don't know.
So do you
Come
think
back.
this place has been like ruined 1,000 years ago, and it's been in ruin for 1,000 years because the Guardian's no longer here to protect from the thing? So that the guy that was in the mummy is the guy that used to be the Guardian against this horror that is now rampant because of.
I'll say this:
Frank just killed his ghost.
Frank's the abater of the great hero.
we
Frank
have
is the
one
great hero.
we have one way forward.
Oh, yeah,
That is
upstairs.
stairs.
Yeah.
You just like,
Let's fuck around and find out.
Right.
Right, aye.
Frank,
Huh?
lead the
Frank.
way.
Lead the way.
Oh,
for Frodo. I mean Frank.
Lead the way.
all
Okay.
right. If there's grog for in the end, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, Frank, before you go, mate, have another swig.
All
Get
right.
the inspiration in you. Yeah.
Okay, so-
let's go.
Let's go.
So Frank Frank leading the way, you all, I presume everybody, heads up
Yeah.
this steep staircase.
Mhm.
Like, chuck everybody up here.
Boss battle.
Boss Banu.
Frank's gonna one-on-one it.
What was the point of the boat, though, eh? What was the point of the boat?
Fucking go.
I ran for North. I don't have him on Devil's Lock. I'd ran for North.
Okay, so you step into, as you mount the top of these stairs into this dark chamber. You have a sense of it's bigger. It's quite a sizable room. You can't see with the feeble light of your lamps. You can't see the other walls. But as you stand there, there's all this like audible popping noise, and amber burning torches like come to life, like lighting up this room.
Nice.
Which I'm not going to do individual torches. I'm just going to chuck a big light down the room so you can see the room.
A pit.
By the way, the map is so.
And there is a
OSR, I
smell
love it.
as these torches light. There's a smell. There's like a hazy smoke starts filling the air, and there's a smell of this copal, of this resin burning. Standing in the center of this room is a statue made of clay. It's like a totem that looks like this.
Ooh, okay.
1,
friendly.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 animal skulls
Mhm.
mounted upon it at different points all around it. And as the last of these resin torches pops into life, the dust starts to fall from it, and it elongates. It stretches, not just like this oblong, this like obelisk. Arms all unfold and legs unfold, and it stands to a full height of like 15 feet or more, towering above you. Surrounding the walls of this room are ancient wool tapestries. Many of them, in surprisingly good condition, though they show signs of decay and rot. There's holes in them. That show scenes that you're already familiar with that are depicted by these pictograms. And as this clay statue or totem stands to its full height, serpent-like wing, its body, or the lower part of its body forms into a like serpent-like body, and huge bat wings suddenly spring from its shoulders.
Okay, I'm gonna get my is it a blunderbuss that I've got? Blunderbuss?
A musket.
Musket, sorry, not blunderbuss.
I'm gonna do
Then
the
I've
same
got a
thing
spare
as Andrew.
I'm using an axe. Having a gun.
So this, as you stand there, sort of frantically grabbing hold of your weapons, this thing speaks, and as it speaks, the mouths of each of these skulls, it's like seven. It speaks with the 7 voices that each coming from a different skull. Who trespasses upon the temple of the elder god?
Captain, it's your turn, Captain. You're just supposed to be a captain.
Speak, Captain.
We do.
Tom, sentinel of thy Tulanka. And this place is your death.
Pleased to meet
We
you too.
disagree.
It's nice to meet you too. Aye, friendly you, eh?
So as its arms continue to unfold, it sort of unfolded out of its body. In its left hand is a huge wooden sword. In its right hand, a huge flail made of obsidian. Each part of the flail in two pieces, and each sort of length of the flail is about 5 feet long.
Ow.
Aim for the hands. On the wrists.
Alrighty then.
Is it attacked yet? It's not attacked yet.
It doesn't.
No.
Can we
Spread out.
Can we try and speak to it?
Would you say it's
Can we just say,
nice-
whoa,
it's nice to
we
meet you.
don't mean any harm. We're not here to.
We don't mean you harm.
Don't mean to cause any harm. I'll put me.
We come in peace.
Musket away. I was scared. And now you've said this is the chamber of death.
I'll hold Frank back. Frank, don't. No. Maybe this one doesn't need to die, Frank. Maybe you can let this one live.
Oh, alright.
I said maybe.
Franklin's got a tiny knife, but he'll do it.
Have we not shown that we are
Right.
worthy?
I defeat the mummy. I'll go ahead and hold up
Frank,
the club.
there's only 7
Frank,
of them. You can
stop
take it.
It stands there silently. Brand just stand there, silent. It's in total silence, completely still, just holding these weapons.
Start
Is
walking
this like
around
a
it.
set of stairs?
Start walking
Yes,
around
there's a
it.
set of stairs. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe just
We
walk
just try
towards us, James. Let's just walk.
Everyone
Don't
just walk around.
Well, it was nice to meet you. We're just going to
Hey.
be going up here now.
We'll take our leave now.
Yeah. Nice to meet you. Keep on keeping on.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I like the heads.
Okay, so as Helga approaches the steps, this thing just with lightning speed suddenly dashes forward and slashes out of her.
Oh dear.
Swings this wooden sword, and you can, if you would target it, please make a defend roll. Nia, you can give me a what's it? The perception, the presence check.
16. Come on. 17. Come on.
Oh wow, cool.
Nice
Come
rolls.
What's somebody else doing?
I take a step back when I see him going towards Helga. I take
Oh,
a
if
step back.
Okay.
it's swinging a weapon at the captain, I'm going to shoot it.
I still want to try and talk to it. I still say, no. You misunderstand.
It's attacking the
Protect the
captain. I'll have to.
captain.
I'm gonna shoot it.
I'm gonna spring these tokens out a little bit. Okay, so Mockingbird goes to shoot it. Is Andre stopping him, or you just?
As you're shooting him, we go in peace.
I'm not stopping Mockingbird. I want to say,
It's attacking the cat then.
help us understand. Help us understand. There you go.
Okay. Right. So, I'm gonna put everybody else into combat tracker regardless of what you're doing, just so we can see who's going as acting. Right. So I need a combat tracker out again. Right. So, initiative.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, players get to go first. So who wants to act first? I guess it's only fair to let Helga go first.
Yeah.
What's Helga doing?
Slashing it with an axe. Can I aim for... Because it swipes the sword at me, can I aim for the arm holding the sword?
Yeah, of course you can.
I mean, personally, I'd say take out that obsidian flail. That's a way more dangerous weapon than a wooden sword.
True. But this one's closer.
It's probably the size and the weight of it with the down. Yeah, that's dangerous. But yeah,
like
it's certainly not going to be It's certainly not going to be as bad. But yeah, it's like a huge club essentially. Okay, so you strike it. Roll. You can click on the roll damage button.
Go on.
And yes, you hit it, and the blade of your axe just bounces straight off it. Does nothing.
I'll move more this way around it if I can. Oh god, I want to move
Yeah,
here.
it's just well, you can move. You just have to move through it further. Yeah. There. Is that?
So it's facing towards me, so people can flank it.
Okay. Okay. Who wants to go next?
I'll shoot it. It's attacking a captain. I'll have to shoot it. I'll die where you hit.
So target it.
Okay. Come on, let's go. Something nice. We crit right about now. 7.
Okay. So yeah, it misses. In fact, it probably. You see, I mean, this thing is huge. It's that big. It probably hits it but it just pings off one of the skulls. Who's going next?
I'll go next.
Well, I tried.
I'm going to put my musket on the floor, and I'm just going to hold my hands up and say, "We're not here to fight. We're here as explorers. Help us understand." I'm going to talk to it. Not steal its treasure. We're here to explore. We're not here to fight. We felt scared. We were threatened. And I'm just going to stand there with my hands up. I'm not threatening. If it chooses to kill me or attack me, whatever.
Okay. Who's next? Who's going next? So it's Bottlesmith for Frank or Niers?
Oh, I will throw my satchel full of bloody salt at the thing just so I can get to my cutlass.
Okay.
Confuse it by calling with salt, making things worse.
Okay, so you hurl your satchel at salt. It kind of hits it and spills all across it and onto the floor.
Yeah. Oh fuck! It wasn't magical then. Sorry.
How about Frank O'Neill?
I will shoot it with my musket.
It's hero time.
Okay.
Time for that 20.
Let's see. I can't target for some reason though. There we go. Now I'm targeting it. There we go. All right. Let's see. Musket.
Hero
Come
time.
on. Let's see. And fire. Yeah. And roll damage.
Come on.
Decent.
Nice.
Decent.
Okay, so you shoot, you aim and shoot, and the shot you hit it hits it, and it just ricochets off it, doing nothing.
Oh.
Oh.
Shit.
I don't think we can shoot it.
And you are
And Nia, so
Yeah.
Nia, you so like I say, you made a perception. So these like I said, these tapestries like covered in more pictograms. No glyphs. It's all pictograms, but the defining or the dominant thing on these tapestries is depictions of Tetonton. Each showing a different aspect of it.
Well,
So would there be like 7 different
There
aspects, or
There are indeed.
okay?
There are seven tapestries. Each one showing a different aspect, a different focusing on a different face of Tetonton.
Okay. Nia's gonna grab her axe then and attack one of the tapestries and see if it has anything does anything.
Okay.
Just I'm going to interrupt for a second, Phil. You never did say what the 7 different animals were after I studied it.
Oh, sorry. Yes. So the 7 different animals are. Was it? Yeah.
That was why I studied it.
So at the top is a stag. Then there is a feline skull, a rodent skull, a boar's skull, a raptor, like a bird like hawk skull, a snake skull, and then the 7th is like an amalgamation of all the others.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and a primate skull.
I thought one of them was, I was looking at the picture of it. I thought one of them was like a monkey.
So this is kind of
no surprises there, really.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the stag, the feline, the rodent, the swine, the primate, the serpent, the raptor, all is one. So there is actually 8 skulls. No, there's not. There's 7.
7, yeah.
There's 8, isn't there?
Is it because like it acts as the head of the creature?
Oh, so all together is as one. Yeah. So that it's a big skull together. Yeah. It's fucking metal as fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, so Nia, you slash at you swing at one of these tapestries. Your axe tears into the tapestry. It's quite fragile. It's clearly ancient, but other than cutting it and cutting slashing it apart, it seems to do nothing.
Doesn't do anything.
No.
Okay.
You can make another presence check though. So it is. So that was the people who went first. So so this thing turns from Helga and marches forward. And I'm gonna see. Ooh.
Frank that hurt it. Oh, he didn't even hurt it, did he?
So it's good again. I think it's good. So if Andre, Mockingbird, and Frank can make sure you've got it targeted if you haven't already. And it takes this huge obsidian flail and just swipes at you, hitting, essentially trying to strike all 3 of you.
Oh, okay, defending. Yeah, let's see. Oh boy.
Oh, Dave's done it.
Nice.
We've all done it.
Okay. You've all done it. That's a good job. You don't want to get hit by that. Okay. So I'm gonna send this as a.
I've got brown in my trousers. I wanna go home. It's a new shanty.
There you go. Send your message, Casey. Okay, so that's the end of that round. So roll initiative. Who goes first? And players go first.
Yay.
Oh, come on.
So who's going first?
If I can, I like when they try to strike me, I'm gonna put away my musket and bring out my heavy club and swing at it.
Yeah, heavy club. What the that scepter? You mean? Or
Yeah, the scepter. Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Let's see.
Hit it with a gold scepter.
Let's see.
Well, that was the weapon of the old hero, isn't it?
Oh,
Let's go!
Oh, hello. Hello.
He's done it again.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you hit it, and the weapon like just barely, it like sends a vibration down, yeah, but it just bounces off it. It does nothing.
All right, it is not apparently the chosen weapon for this.
Maybe just leg it.
Yeah, leg it.
Aye.
Who's going
it's time
next?
to Run away, yeah.
I'll
Can I run after my attack, by the way?
I
I'm
could
going to
try
run up the
running.
stairs, aye.
and distract it.
So Andre's run over there, and what's Andre doing? Just running over there, nothing else.
Muted. He's muted.
He's muted, yeah.
Sorry, the buttons. I am not attacking. I am moving, but I am.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
running up the stairs.
What you're running up? That stairs or back down these stairs?
Nah, I'm going to go up here. Fuck it.
Okay.
No, that's
You will
not
have to
glory.
make a agility test then to get past it,
Watch this.
because you're engaged with
What's
it.
It's my best one.
If you fail, then you need to make a defend.
I've got a 12. What do I need?
That is a success. So yeah.
Nice.
It's my
Nice,
+5
nice.
stat.
So yeah, you run to there. Up to the stairs. It's pitch black beyond this room.
Keep rolling. Running! I'm keeping on running. I don't care if it's pitch black.
So you get that far, and then it's pitch black. You can't. Well, sorry, you go a bit further there, and you can't see. You still, yeah. You're just gonna. You're literally in be blind. But that's as far as you can go at the moment. So who's going next? Bottlesmith, what are you doing?
Fucking off down the stairs.
You're
I've
going
got
down the
some-
stairs.
Nothing works here. What's the point dying?
Okay, so Bottlesmith, you retreat down the stairs. Okay, look, as you were down the stairs, you can just make out the door down here is closed.
Oh.
Of course it is.
Oh,
What's Frank
door's
doing?
closed.
I mean, I already attacked, but can I move as well after my attack? Could I do that?
You can move, yeah, you can move.
Yeah, then I
yeah.
will try to run where Mockingbird went.
Right,
Okay.
Frank, come on.
Give it an
So-
agility then.
Let's see. Oh, no, that's not going to make it. Nope.
Okay, it ignores you.
Wait. Oh, all right then. Okay. Okay, then let's head up the
You
stairs.
have
Then.
the scepter.
Ooh. I don't know.
Maybe you got to do the usual Therator thing, kill us all with a scepter, and then like you're.
He probably will.
What's Nia doing?
Oh.
Okay, Nia is gonna take one of the torches off the wall
Uh-huh.
and try to douse it.
Okay. So it's kind of like a freestanding thing with like a resin burner on the top, and you take it and kind of like turn it
Okay.
upside down to try and stub it into that,
Yeah.
and it will not go out.
It will not go out.
No. What's Helga doing?
Down the stairs with the rest of them.
Okay, so you're going up the stairs. Okay.
got a
So you'll have to make an agility check to go past it.
Come on, Captain.
Yay.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
So yeah, you can get that far as Mockingbird. Okay. So then it attacks So it ignores everybody else, and it comes for towards Helga and Mockingbird. It completely ignores Frank.
Wait, what?
He's the chosen one.
Yep.
And then it swings, because there's two of you, so it swings at the pair of you. So Helga, you can make sure you got it targeted. So it swings this huge obsidian flail, and so if you can both make a defense. So Mockingbird and Helga can make a defend roll.
You just need to use Frank as a human shield.
Okay, so you both managed to dodge out of the way.
Nice.
And then it's initiative again. So who's going first? It is it. So it swings again with this flail. So you can both make a dodge roll again.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
That's a success.
That
Yeah,
was
you
close.
both managed to. Wow, you both managed to.
Come on,
Yeah.
the rogues with a high dex.
Okay, so I'm going to go down the list instead of asking. So Andre, what's Andre doing?
Andre was trying.
So you can see Nia like trying to go. She got one upended one of these these kind of freestanding torches with like that's got it's kind of like a mini brazier, I guess, with like amber resin that's burning. She upends it and tries to stub it out, and against all logic, it just will not go out.
No doing. Can I see what's going on in the?
You can see that, yeah.
So, at first, I was obviously thinking if we attacked it, that's why it was attacking us. But it's gone after them, but not after me or Nia.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking. What am I thinking? I'm thinking. Frank's got that scepter. I'll tell you what. I'm just gonna go running to them stairs.
Which stairs? So this
over
thing's
here.
blocking the stairs at the moment. You can't get past this thing.
I can move near the stairs.
Yeah, you can move in it, but you can't get past this thing.
Can I
It's
attack
blocking the
it?
stair. You could attack it from the back if you want. Yeah, of course you can.
I'm gonna take a
I'm
shot at it.
going to attack you. Attacking.
As you move forward to attack it, some of the heads like just move round, like they're all on like kind of like necks, but this like clay body of this, because it's just made of clay, and they kind of reform and like reappear to see what you're doing. But yeah, you can make an attack against it.
Okay. I will try and shoot it. Why not?
Okay.
Even though that's
Go on
not
then.
going to work. Oh,
No.
definitely
Oh
not.
dear.
Oh my god.
I will.
He's
I go.
broken.
Whoa. I will suspend the devil's look on that
Okay.
and reroll. Can I use the reload for free?
Yeah. 'Cause yeah.
That?
Yeah.
Still not great, but
Okay, so it just hits it and just pings off it. Doesn't even this thing is like made of clay. You can see it's like it's malleable and soft like fresh clay. But even though it was a bad shot anyway. But even though the musket shot hits it doesn't even leave a mark.
Mm-hmm.
What's Nia doing?
Right, Nia's gonna try perhaps to set the tapestry on fire with the torch.
Okay. Any particular one?
The primate one.
Okay. Okay, so you instead you take the amber, this torch, and thrust it into the tapestry, and this ancient dry tapestry, it just instantly catches light and flare, like bursts into flames. And as it does, the primate skull on Tet Tonton shrieks and crumbles to dust.
Oh, well.
Ooh,
Yeah,
nice.
you got it. That's it. Yeah,
Good
that's it.
Wait,
Oh.
we all see
Bottlesmith,
that.
what are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yes.
Well, in character, he's going to go and run to the door, try the door.
Okay. Okay, so you run down there to the door. You can give me
The best part of valor.
Yeah, you can give me a strength test.
Okay, if you insist, I mean, just holding us back in it.
Yeah, you can't even. Yeah, it won't budge. Will not budge. You strain and pain.
I was
trying to force it open.
I've had all these power ups, and just humiliated me.
Okay, I've forgotten who went first. Is it the player that went first? Enemies went first? No. So it's initiative again then. Okay. Oh, what? Did you ask what Frank were doing? No, I asked what Frank were doing.
Me?
Have you gone? I've lost track.
I think the enemy went first.
Enemy went first.
Yeah,
So
I've not done
none
anything
of you
this
have gone.
round. I've not done
Yeah.
anything either.
So sorry, I do apologise. So Frank, it's Frank. I'm going down the list, aren't I?
Okay, so it is me then. Okay. So
Yeah.
I clearly notice he doesn't attack me because he was attacking me before, but not now.
Yeah, it just completely ignores you.
I'm like, what are you sparing me? Is it answering or is he still attacking the others as I'm screaming in panic?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just gonna make a run for it. Okay, pass. Oh, it's complete darkness. Well, I mean, I still have a light on my torch, but I guess I'm in complete darkness, aren't I? No.
Well, you've got. Have you not got the? Is it you that's not got the lantern?
I don't have the lantern, no.
I think
Oh,
Paul's-
right. Okay. All right. Sorry.
preferred
I'll
one.
get rid of that. Okay. Yeah. So it's complete pitch black.
No, one of us has got one. Bottlesmith had one, and there's one more. One of us has
Nia.
Nia's
Oh,
got it.
one. Oh, yeah, Nia's got it. You're right. Nia's got it.
I thought Bottlesmith was being Frank's torch,
Yeah,
Oh,
He legged it.
Bottlesmith ran away.
So yeah, it's pitch black. Yeah. So beyond
you won't give me
the
a
bit of
fucking gun.
so beyond the bit of light that floods into this passageway, this short passageway from this room, it's pitch black. You cannot
What about the
see.
burning canvas?
That's in this room. That's not going to help in there.
Oh, and you mean in the other bit? Okay, sorry.
Yeah, it's in here where now. Yeah,
Yeah.
So you kind of stumble along. You can give it an agility check, Frank.
Okay. Do I get any bonus if I feel the wall as I run in panically? Feeling the wall?
Well, I would take into account that's what you're doing anyway. It means you're not. So yeah. So you manage to. You're not going to move very far, and you come up against a wall in front of you.
Where's the lantern when we need it? Where's the lantern when we need it?
He ran
Looking
away.
behind you, you can see where the light is coming from that corridor. So you can see where the corridor is, but you can't see anything in here.
Okay.
What's Helga doing?
So it's only part of this guy crumbled.
Just one of the skulls.
Okay. Can I just yell back into the room? What did you do? That worked.
You can. Is
Burn
that
the
all you do?
tapestry.
There's no way to get past it though, is there?
No, you can't get past it. This thing is blocking the way.
I can't jump.
Well, you can. You can, if you want, you can try and maybe jump over it or jump past it, clamber over it. But it will be harder than a normal dodge.
What about if the three
That's
of
how
us were to try and barge past it together at the same time and use our combined momentum to slip
Frank's
past
gone.
it?
This thing is huge.
Plus, I've
It's
got a
way,
plus
it must weigh.
+5
It's like
resistance.
15 feet tall, made of clay. It must weigh a ton at least.
I'm gonna try and parkour over him.
Okay. So that's going to be a DR 16 if you want to do that.
Agility?
Parkour, you've got the
Yeah.
agility for
Come
it.
on.
Parkour.
Let's go.
Come on.
Oh, so close to 70.
No, okay.
Can I spend the
Okay.
devil's luck?
You can spend a devil's luck, otherwise it's going to get a free attack on you.
Okay.
Shit.
Come on. I'll do it.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So you managed to jump up and tumble over it or past it.
I also just need to draw my card. Ace of Hearts.
Was I doing
Is it Ace High? I can't remember.
It'll tell you if it were. If it, I think it. Well, it should tell you if it does something. I think.
Just says 9+ regain luck.
In which case, no. Ace'll just be 1.
Inspired by that, I'm going to attempt to do something similar. I'm going to try and parkour around it or over it as well.
Okay, so DR of 16.
I have got the agility to try it. Like, if she can do it,
Let's
I can
go.
maybe do it.
Come on.
Or just free run and stuff.
Let's go.
Parkour on the go.
Parkour.
Parkour. Oh, shit.
I'm going to use my devil's luck on it. I've got a devil's luck.
Okay.
I've got 1. I'm going to try and parkour it. Come on. Let's do it this time. Parkour. Nope.
Okay, you need to make a defense, so you don't get past it, and it kind of knocks, so it pushes it. Yeah, so you need to make a defend roll as well against it.
And my devil's luck's gone now.
Ooh.
Need that.
Oh, look at that! Yeah. Okay. Right, I think that's everybody. So I'm going to roll initiative again.
Come on,
Players.
That's us.
Yeah.
It's players first. So I'm going to go down. I'm going to go reverse order up the list. I'm going to go up the list instead of down this time. So Nia, what's Nia doing?
Hitting the next torch, like grabbing the next torch and burning the next tapestry.
Okay. Which tapestry you burn?
Oh, the rodent, I guess.
Okay.
If it makes
Okay.
any
So
difference, the
you
biggest
walk
one
over
at the
to
top was the
you walk.
stag.
So you walk over to the one that like displaying like the rodent is a focus, and it instantly captures like flames like you tear up this tapestry, and the skull, the rodent skull on Tetonton screeches and it crumbles to dust. What's Mockingbird doing?
I'm going to attempt to get past it again so that I can try and join in with the burning shit.
Okay.
So agility.
Oh no.
Oh
No.
Okay, so I'm going to say So make a defend roll.
Okay. Wah, 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 wah. Oh, another
no.
one!
Oh,
No way! Fuck off!
Click on the roll damage button.
Oh, come on now. It's not the end of the world. I can take 6. It's still not automatic.
Damage.
And your armor's reduced. Well,
Yeah, and it's reduced. Yeah.
Okay. I'm alive.
Okay.
I'm alive.
Okay, so that was Mockingbird. What's Frank doing?
Like, I'm looking to the shadow, I'm looking behind me, hearing all the fire. Oh, fuck. I'm looking towards all like, freedom or death? Freedom or death? I'm gonna die anyway. Get to the fight!
You're not
Running
even
back.
Yeah, I'm
That's my boy.
move that there. That's it.
And I'm gonna swing with my heavy club again. I didn't come at the
Okay. Go on then.
Can I swing? Is one of the masks by me? Can I try to aim for one of the masks by me?
You can try and aim for one of the mass, yeah. So that will increase the DR by 2.
By 2 to 14. Okie dokie. On the way.
Okay, so yeah, you swing but miss. Okay, so Ballsmith.
So I guess I hear this unnatural screeching when these heads expire, right? And in any case, the door won't open. So I'm
Not from here. You don't hear those specific things. not from where you are. You can hear the sounds. You can hear the shouts and sounds of fighting. But
Okay. I'll go back and cautiously observe what's happening back up the stairs.
Okay. So it is probably over here now. Okay, so Ballsmith. What's Helga doing?
Nia,
Can I try and coax it to come further into the room and move back a bit?
You can try. What are you gonna do? Just move him further back into the room? You doing anything particular, or?
I'm gonna yell at him and say 7 heads is too many.
Casey.
Okay.
The primate is the central one. If that makes any difference. Maybe go for the central one. I don't know if that's going to make a difference.
Yeah, no, metagaming, please, if you're engaged.
Central head.
That's no metagaming, that's thinking, Phil. That's thinking. That's no metagaming. That's just fucking me thinking, bro.
Right, so Frank, what's Frank? Yeah, Frank, we've done Frank. Ballsmith, we've done Ballsmith. So, Andre.
So Andre sees what Nia is doing, and being a
Yes.
fellow spiritual person, cottons on to, oh, okay, right, okay, so I will head to burning tapestries. So the
Okay.
nearest one to me is whatever it is, and I will burn
The stag.
it. I will burn the stag. I will set fire to the stag using
Okay,
my...
so you
Yep. Go on,
using
sorry.
your what?
I've got flint and steel, so...
I mean, there's these freestanding torches. 7.
Oh,
there's
sorry,
7 of
yes.
these-
Yeah,
These-
then, yeah,
What
100%.
Nia's been using.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so you grab one of those and put in it instantly, tapestry catches light and goes up in flames, and the stag skull screams like oh, that noise that stags make, oh, whatever it is, and its skull crumbles. Definitely what they do, and it crumbles to dust.
Yes.
Okay, so Ballsmith.
Yeah. I figured out what's going on. I'm going to do the same thing with my lantern. I'm going
Okay.
to try and set fire to one of the tapestries. What's closest to me?
The closest one is the feline one, which is to your right.
Aye, that'll do.
Come on.
Okay. Okay, and again, so you open up the lantern and touch the flame to it, and instantly the tapestry catches light and goes up in flames, and the cat skull on the thing screeches and hisses and crumbles to dust.
Oh,
You need to do death
Okay.
sound. You need to do death sound. You need to do death sound.
That's 4, isn't it? That's 4.
That's
Okay.
loaded. Three left.
So Frank.
We have an. Oh yeah, it's my turn. Okay, okay. I'm gonna try to hit for one of the masks close to me again.
Okay, go ahead.
14. Nope.
Nope. Okay, you swing and miss. Helga. Oh, you would. Oh, have we gone the wrong way? Yeah, I've gone the wrong way.
Miss me.
Ballsmith. Oh yeah, Mockingbird. I do apologise.
We'll try one more time, and this time I think maybe I'm going to try and mix it up, and instead of trying to parkour over it, I'll do like a slide through his legs. I'll try and nutmeg him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Fucking something's going to work eventually. I've got high agility. Come on. There we go.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. There you go. So yeah, you slide through and underneath its legs.
I do a slide, and it's so good that Helga just drops a torch into my hand, and I come up and start burning a fucking thing.
It'd be great if I had good.
Yes, yeah, got a torch. You're like, oh yeah, but a torch.
I'm holding out my hand, and Helga's like,
Huh?
next round.
You got 7 heads. That's rubbish.
7 heads and no brain.
Okay. All right. So it's I think that's everybody, isn't it? So it turns. So as Mockingbird slides back through, this thing turns around and comes forward, and it you're closest to Mockingbird, so it attacks you. So give it a defend roll as it swings at you with this wooden sword, this huge wooden sword.
what the fuck was that roll? The dice never even rolled. It just fucking like fell out its wheelchair. Fuck me. Roll damage.
roll.
Get to roll your own damage. This
Yeah.
is the fun part. Oh, I can live with that. I can live with that. I'm alive.
Okay, so then it's initiative.
Come on.
Yes.
Players go first. So go down the list. Andre, what's Andre doing?
I'll go for the next thing that's on
The next one.
tapestry. The next, yes.
Okay, the rodent, shall we say? So yeah, so you take the torch, put the flame to it, and the rodent tapestry instantly goes up in flames. The skull lets out this screech and crumbles to dust.
I thought Rodden's already gone. Rodden's already gone.
Yeah, I think the rodent had gone.
Well, one of the other ones. It doesn't really matter.
The next one.
The next one. The primate one then. Okay, so Battlesmith.
Yeah, I'm into this now. I like being a hero. I'm going to go next one, what's nearest to me, and set that back
Serpent.
to the plane. Oh?
The serpent. The snake.
No, I want to get the one with it. Or yeah, they'll do. Yeah.
Okay, so again, you put the flame to it, and the tapestry like instantly bursts into flames, and the snake skull kind of hisses and crumbles to dust.
Yes.
So that's 6.
Lovely.
So only the all-in-one remains, I believe.
Can I
seven.
Can I go
Seven
next and grab a torch and
We
get
need
the last one,
total.
Phil?
We need 8 in total.
All right.
Can I
We
go
need
next?
8.
Yeah. Yeah. Why not? Okay, if you want.
Can I go next and burn the last mask off? So I'll burn
Yeah.
the last tapestry. We don't need 8.
Well, there's one
7
more. So there's
together
what?
makes
There's
one.
Can I go after him and get the last one?
Is there 8
one. There's a
tapestries?
stag.
Right, okay.
The feline. Yeah, there's 8 altogether. There's 8 altogether. Yeah.
Okay, well I will
Wanna
get,
do it at
get,
the
I'll get the
same
second
time?
the second last one then. I don't mind. I just want to fucking. I want to participate.
Okay.
I like burning shit.
Okay, you need to give me an agility check to move away safely from Tetonton.
Tong 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 tong.
You'll still get away from him, but it's just a case of whether he's managed to get a hit in on you.
Easy peasy, mate.
Okay, so yeah, no problem. You move away and you torch another of the tapestries, and again the skull give the shriek and the skull crumbles to dust, leaving only, well, shall we say the only one is the one that's left. Yes,
I
that is
forgot
the
to
only
draw
one
a
that
card, by
remains.
the way, Phil, from before when I used my thing.
Oh,
10
okay.
hearts, does that do anything?
It'll tell you on the thing. I think you got to get 9 or more, so that gets you your devil look back. I think.
Does it? Sick.
Yeah, if you double check, but I think that's I think it's 9 or more. Is it? Is it Megan? Megan?
What?
What?
Second, sorry.
I did the same thing as
Cards.
you. I draw a card when I use my devil's luck. So what's the 10 of hearts do? Where do you find it? What
Oh,
does it say?
it is on your Joker table thing.
Joker table.
Oh,
aye.
I've not been using.
10 to 19. Regain 2 luck points.
Ooh.
I've not been doing.
It's just certain
It's
classes
a
of rapscallions you
rapscallion
get it.
feature. I got 2 luck points. Fucking come on.
Oh, wait.
Okay,
9
so
1 luck, and if you get a Joker, you roll on the Joker table.
yeah, which can be bad.
I think it's just the one.
Okay, I've lost track now. So
You were making
Andre
me.
Goldsmith,
Yeah, you made me do an agility
Frank.
check.
All right.
Yeah, so you better one. So Frank, what are you doing?
Frank is like on top of the stairs, seeing the battle. And I'm running down the stairs, yelling, "Fog the Grog!" I'm going for the last skull with my scepter.
Okay,
For the grog.
okay, give us a hit.
Come on!
Come on, Abby.
Oh, did I? Yeah,
Okay.
hit.
Does it go pink?
Okay, you strike it with a scepter. It does nothing.
Oh, not into the skull. I was like,
Frank, Helga.
Can I burn the last thingy?
Go on.
do it.
Yeah, of course you can. Okay, so you rush over, grab the torch, and shove it into the final tapestry. The room is like probably filling, like with smoke, gathering across the ceiling. As the tapestry cat's light, the final skull screeches with all 7 voices and crumbles to dust. And Tetonton charges forward.
Oh no.
No.
Oh,
Oh.
And Helga and Helga, Mockingbird, and Nia can make a defense check, target it and make a defense check as it takes this huge flail and swings at the 3 of you.
Listen, maybe we can kill it now that the things are off, though. We couldn't hurt it before. Maybe we can hurt it now.
Maybe, yeah. That's a good point.
The rewards then.
Oh, come on. 24.
It's a dodge from Mockingbird.
Come on, Captain. What's that, 14?
Yeah.
Helga gets a
come
dodge.
Who else? Nia.
Nia.
Yeah, just needed.
Come on, Nia. You've got this.
Oh.
Oh, no, damage.
Oh, no.
Click on the roll damage.
Oh, dear.
Oh,
no.
5 damage.
Can you take that?
Oh, she's tougher than that.
Yep.
Oh, good.
Okay, so that's the end of that round. It's a new round.
Yeah.
Plays
Come on.
first. So, going to start from the top. Andre, what are you doing?
Is that what? How am I brought into this fight? I thought it was attacking those three. What am I doing?
Yes, what are you doing? So all the skulls have dropped away from this thing. It's just this like serpent, this clay, this clay thing.
Jobby.
It's like a serpent, like a snake's body with like serpent wing, like leathery bat wings coming out of his back.
Nothing left on the walls now.
No, they're all. So all the tapestries are burnt away.
Right, I'll just have to try and shoot it then.
Okay, go ahead then.
I have no idea.
You target it and roll to come out.
Yep. So. Oh shit! I didn't reload. From a last.
Oh,
time.
you will. Yeah, so we're in.
Okay,
So
I'll move closer to it,
Uh-huh.
and I'll use my bayonet to see what that does.
Okay.
Come on. Surely we can hit it now. Oh.
No, definitely.
Oh no! Yeah, just misses by a mile. Maybe tripping on one of the loose flags and almost sprawling across the floor of the room. And Bottlesmith, what are you doing?
I wasn't expecting it. I thought I was being a hero by like burning tapestry. So, I mean, I think he's gone back down the fucking stairs and he's trying the door again.
Well, fucking guy. Hit the thing. We can hunt it now. I think we can hunt it now.
Fucking shit! You treat him like a piece of shit. What do you expect?
Frank.
Down the fucking stairs.
We were meant to start a brewery together.
Yeah.
It's Forrest and Bubba. We was gonna start a
We're hearing ranting at these lads like lazy down the stairs. Frank, what are you doing?
I run in and smack at it with my heavy club.
Come
Go on
on.
then.
Is it the R12 now since I'm not smacking for the skulls now? Is it just the R12?
Yeah, but no, yeah, just try to hit. Yeah.
For the
For the grog.
Come on, Frank.
Does it?
You saved him around the corner.
Yeah. I don't want to know.
Frank.
Click the button then.
Oh,
Come on.
5.
Oh no, the
that's
armor
an
was the
arm,
big
is
roll.
it?
Fuck.
Oh.
Balls.
Boom. So yeah, it does nothing.
Fuck.
Although it does. So you hit it and it does leave a mark.
Oh. It's vulnerable, lads and ladies.
Through.
Helga.
I'm gonna smack it with Max.
Okay.
I'm not gonna smack it with Max.
Okay, you flail at it with your axe and miss. And Jamie Mockingbird.
I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay. Excuse me.
Go on, lads.
With my sidearm.
That's it. And of course, firearms bypass armor, of course.
Get 3 points of
3
pain,
points
you're
of
prick.
damage. Okay, so yeah, you see the shot impacts it and buries itself into its clay, into the body of it.
So this time it actually took damage.
Yes, it did.
We're through.
And
We're through.
last is Nia. What's Nia doing?
Nia's going to shoot it with a pistol.
Let's give it a
Okay.
go, Nia.
Yes, it's a hit.
14.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
So Nia raises the pistol, lets off shot, and the shot from the flintlock pistol hits it right between the eyes, where its head would have been, and it kind of like freezes in place, and then just crumbles to nothing.
Yeah, fucking yes. That's the rule.
Boom.
Boom.
And Tetonton is no more.
We defeated a fucking god or some sort.
And you can hear,
never teabagged an elder god before.
Fuck.
Bottlesmith is said, come back, we can make the brewery together after all, come back!
Oh, wait, did he run off? He ran off.
He ran off, aye.
It's house tackle, that.
It is.
We'll just carry on with it.
I was about to cast my water spell, but I didn't need to.
Sure you
so.
were, aye. We were fighting an elder god, just couldn't run away.
I will turn to Nia and say, thank you. Thank you.
Well done, yeah.
Thank you.
Well done. You done magic is comes handy in melee too, even.
Well done, witch. Well done. My fucking what a shot.
Well done.
And the flag thing.
Well done. That sounds so wrong, but it was spot on.
Okay, so you hear, as you're all congratulating Nia and catching a breath, you hear the sound of splitting and cracking rock.
He's always going to
and from this direction up the stairs, you hear the sound of falling rock. And then as it hits the ground, there's like this metallic, like a metallic sound, and then a skittering of pebbles scattering across a pebble
gold
beach.
chest hitting the concrete and gold.
And you can see, and looking towards the stairs, you can see shafts of sunlight come striking down through the darkness, illuminating the room at the top of the stairs.
I'll run.
Oh, I run after. Get that treasure, get that treasure! He's
Treasure!
mine! He's
This is
mine!
what we came for, boys! I know I can't get past some cunt.
And then lava comes in.
This is it, boys. Treasure time.
Okay, I imagine even Battlesmith comes like, woo!
Why?
Motherfuckers, fuck you, fuckers.
Oh, Phil, come on.
Okay, so you run. So you all sort of run in excitement up the stairs and into this room, and you find yourself. It's a dead end room. Like I said, the ceiling is cracked and like sunlight, shafts of sunlight is shining down, illuminating this room. And ahead of you, there's kind of like a narrow area, and to the left and right are these two staircases that lead up to a stone platform. And in the center of this platform is a stone plinth. And on this stone plinth rests a glass or crystal orb. It's completely like clear glass, and it is something like the surface is etched with runes, but covering the floor, strewn all over the floor of this chamber, are thousands of silver worth of treasure. There are jade animal statues, hundreds of ancient gold coins, gold and silver pots and cups, and amongst it all a rainbow of gemstones.
I'm just going to show me like him,
as well as strange stone tablets and ancient relics.
The Federal Reserve.
Let's start scooping it up.
Boys, we did it.
All right, scoop it up, everyone.
Canoe.
Okay, so Nia and Andre, you can both make a spirit roll.
Oh no. Cursed gold.
No, just fucking win the scenario for once, Phil. Come on.
Okay. So you can set the power that you were able to sense before, it emanates from this room.
Does it emanate from the crystal specifically, or just the entire room?
So as you think this and you look towards it, yes, it does. It comes from this crystal orb.
Can I just say to you guys,
I can't sense this.
we just fought the Tetonton Sentinel of Zithulanka. Maybe Zithulanka is here.
No.
That was the Sentinel. That wasn't the big bad.
We're just getting our
Big bad's
treasure and
here.
going home. No, that's it. That's it. Treasure time, home time.
Okay. What do you say?
Treasure, home for a rough hand job.
Battlesmith,
I'm not gonna have to back out again.
there's power emanating from that crystal.
Which can I sense that, or I can't sense that? I'm not.
I guess maybe as Nia says this, you have a vague aware. You become vaguely aware of it.
Just take the gold. Just take the fucking gold. Leave the fucking up. Take the gold.
He's
And you chuck your satchel.
Is the crystal more worth, is it?
Maybe we should leave the crystal.
Yeah, leave the crystal. Just get the fucking gold. Take the crumbs from the fucking table. You're all rich. What the fuck?
We'll take the gold first before we take the orb, but it might collapse the whole place.
No, we leave the orb.
Where's
Leave
my
the
fucking
orb.
satchel gone?
I'll be leaving the orb. Okie dokie then. All
I
right,
will leave the orb.
All
Leave
right.
the orb. Fill my pockets with gold and jewels and stuff. Jade.
Okay.
Black and
What's Andre doing?
Andre is still not sure what Nia is sensing, and a little bit wary about what's going on in this room. It's a little bit too good to be
Fucking
true.
thing. Take the fucking gold. Let's go.
Yeah, we got the treasure. Oh, go.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure about this. I'm just not sure about this. So, yeah. Uncomfortable is what Andre's doing.
Okay, so you're standing by, just watching
Yeah,
as some of these people that you've not known very long. They're just like almost rabid in there, like scooping up this treasure.
I'm not sure.
What is Mockingbird doing?
Filling his pockets.
Okay, what is Helga doing?
Filling her pockets.
What is Bottlesmith doing?
Bob missed in a sensible fucking thing. And going back to get his satchel what's got 8 capacity, and then coming back and then doing his fucking thing.
Okay, he's going to fill this satchel. And what's Nia doing?
So Nia's watching. Nia wants to know if these guys with their gold, if anything happens to them after they leave the room.
Yeah, we get
Okay.
rich.
Okay.
Before
I
she
would
takes
say-
any gold, she just wants to
Radio.
just see if anything happens to them.
Okay, so while they're like the rest of them on the floor, there's you and Andre kind of like cautiously, apprehensively watching the proceedings. You can Andre and Nia, you can both make a presence check, and just a D out of 10.
Okay.
Okay, so Nia, your attention is fully focused on what these are doing. There's a scooping up this treasure.
Yeah.
You see amongst all this treasure there is what at least one thing that you suspect is a relic, other than potentially that crystal, and also a stone tablet that looks to be inscribed with a ritual. Andre, you see Frank creeping up the steps towards this plinth and reaches out to grab this orb. What are you doing?
I'm gonna jump forward and say, no,
That's mine! That's mine!
that is a trap. That is a trap, Frank. Step back. Frank,
Okay.
step back.
So, yeah, you say that, you jump. You can give us an agility check if you would, Andre.
Ability check. Gold. I'll do.
Okay, so you jump up, like to try and intervene. You can both make a presence check against a DR of 16.
There you go.
Oh, Franco.
Nice.
Oh, what? A presence check?
Yeah.
Oh no!
No.
Okay, so you leap up, and Frank maybe
Can I not
hesitates
reroll
for a
that?
moment. No, not with this one.
Okay.
Not with this one. And it's kind of Frank is kind of reaching out, but you jump up, on probably almost knocking him back, and then you look at this thing, and before you know it, you reach out and you grab it.
No, it's not my fault.
And there is this sudden like blast of air. Not strong enough to not knock you off your feet or anything, but it like ruffles your hair. You all feel it, and it's like this cold, clear air. It's like fresh air, and the orb, this clear, it just looks like this kind of cheap glass, clear crystal or glass orb. It's about, like I say, it's about the size of a small football, and it begins to glow. And within this glow, you see it's like a nebula inside a universe, a galaxy is like like full of stars begins to form. And as this does, like Andre's body suddenly tenses up, his head is thrown back, his eyes roll back, showing till there's only the white showing, and he's suddenly lifted off the floor. And this orb just glows with the light of 1,000 stars. And as Andre is overcome with this terrifying vision, his face is like just like wrapped with terror. And that's the end.
Right?
Oh.
This one shot's gone on 8 sessions, and that's the bloody end.
And Turtle keeps up his trend of killing other players.
Oh, you turn a fucking space odyssey. We're pirates.
Oh, look at that!
You predicted that.
You predicted it.
What happened?
You predicted it.
End of the world, brother. End of the world.
Yeah, the chosen one.
And that is why he wouldn't let me use my devil's luck to re-roll.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bottlesmith was right.
I actually had one for everybody, so.
Awesome.
Ah, that's-
You did.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay.
That was awesome.
Awesome. Well done, Phil.
Yeah.
What do you
Yeah.
mean fucking awesome? What happened?
Oh, come
Are we
on.
still
That
there?
was awesome.
Are we all
We'll find
gone?
out if you play the campaign.
That was
Epic
awesome. That
end.
was.
Yeah, that was an epic end.
Yeah. Well, we'll either leave it there or we'll pick it up again.
Yeah.
We're not finished then.
Well, maybe not.
I'll find out in a year.
Maybe not. What do you mean?
You know what? Do you know what the greatest thing that a writer can do is leave someone how Gary is right now.
Mhm. Yeah, that was
None of that hippie shit. What fucking happened? I feel cheated. In this game, this one shot over 8 sessions.
You've gone through 3 characters, same as me, and you feel cheated.
Look, he hasn't said we had died or lived yet. It's a cliffhanger. That's the exciting thing. We may not die.
That was brilliant. That was superb, that was.
Oh yeah, brilliant! You fucking ascended. You control the universe. Yeah, go on.
Oh yeah.
Is that the end, Phil?
Fucking hell, we're going to fucking
I
brilliant.
hope
Yeah,
so.
yeah, that's it. That's it.
After I've just said all that, that was fucking awesome. That was superb. Honestly,
Yeah, that's it. That's the end.
how many weeks? 8 weeks?
8 sessions.
It felt like a fucking eternity to me. Well, it was.
Gary.
How many times you die all the time for that?
What do you expect? You don't write the story. You're a character in it.
Several characters, mate. Several fucking characters.
Exactly.
Anyway, next time we play Pirate Borg, I'm going to be a pirate from the start.
Honestly. Oh, you never got to be the pirate.
Never got to be a pirate.
Frank
Next time we play Pirate Borg, I'm going to be a pirate.
I've been cheated.
Oh.
I've been cheated. Cheated out of the satisfactory narrative ending. You just got fed up, didn't you, Phil? You go, right, murder all you bastards. You go fuck off.
One thing I will say, Gary, as well.
You couldn't beat Frank, could you? You couldn't beat
One
Frank.
thing I will say, one thing that I will say, as we drove the story, and you played 3 characters, and we still didn't get here until now. So you were part of that. You're saying it's a one shot over 8 sessions, and you played 3 characters over 8 sessions.
Some like fucking cosmic hippie just because you got the fucking orb, whatever. Yeah, what are you talking about? It don't make it. It don't make
The
any
outcome is partly your fault. Is that what he's saying?
It's all of our fault.
Dear.
Listen, Therator, I'm gonna do a run-on campaign for us where we do go in the brewing business, mate. And we fucking Budweiser.
That's what's at the end of the Rainbow Road.
Yeah. Our brewery in the
brewery.
Yeah.
Until you turn
Fucking
into a zombie
bubblegum
and
shrimp.
then eat him.
Well, zombie will do, yeah. But if you just say in the end, that's not enough. You can't just say in the end.
I think that works, that, Phil. I really think that works.
It's like an unfinished fucking novel, isn't it? You know, he died, casting on the name, casting the
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
It works.
I'm going to eat myself to death now before I can do a like karaoke sequel.
There's something very, very dark about you, Phil. Because you can rip bodies apart, but that's worse than ripping bodies apart and killing. That's cruel. That is cruelty. You're in people's fucking head with that, aren't you? You're in my head.
Are we dead? Are we alive? What happened?
Oh, do you know what, Phil? Is that artwork on the thing? Is that my character?
What do you mean? Sorry.
On the on Twitch, the shot.
Do you want it framed, love?
Yeah, it is your character. Yeah, it is your character.
Oh no,
yeah.
sorry, because I clicked off the. I can see that. That's awesome. That is. I'm having that.
You also lost like 5 inches of your height.
Oh well, I'll live with that.
Yeah, that ball was a football size, mate. You've been shrunk, mate.
The price you pay.
Are you still carrying that salt? Are you, Gary?
No,
He's chucked it in.
Are you a bit salty now?
I mean, you know.
Oh dear. Right.
But you're sitting there saying, "Oh, it's good." Are you serious?
We're going to finish this stream, Bill. I can tell you're wanting it. Hey, everybody, thanks for watching. We'll be back next week playing Call of Cthulhu.
You were cheating. But that's your rock and roll.
Tune in next Friday for Call of Cthulhu. Thanks for watching, troops. We love you.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.